I have both Taylor on the podcast loaded up, and I also have her website. I want there to be a new song so bad. I know this website is going to freeze as hell. Oh my God, I'm still not over the Tortured Poets department. Okay, I mean, it has to be the 4 variants. Obviously, we're aware of that, right? I want there to be a song so bad. Okay, wait. And then this will start a 2-minute countdown. Oh my God, okay, wait. What's it gonna be? Oh, what's happening? It's... Hello? Oh, that's the YouTube premiere. Shut the fuck up. Hello? Should I refresh? Ah! I don't love it. I don't love this one. Ooh, I love the back. Ooh. The Fate of Ophelia, Elizabeth Taylor. Of light, father figure, eldest daughter, ruin the friendship. Actually romantic, wish list, would, cancelled. Oh my God, speaking of Tana and Brooke. Honey, The Life of a Showgirl, features Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, I can't believe the leaks were right. Oh, wait, is it just the one version? I guess for right now. Wait, what are these? Oh, okay. This is not the cover I was expecting. Oh, shit, it started.
I want to work within the framework of the podcast. I'm a fan of the podcast.
Typically, we would allow the guests to say new news.
Yeah, I want to do it.
I think Taylor has a little bit of new news.
Oh my God. Taylor Swift has taken me to places I wouldn't go with a gun. I'm watching Travis and Jason on our podcast.
We missed you. This is a very special episode of New Heights, a Wondery show. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey.
Jason dyed. Jason dyed his beard. That's how you know he knows that people are watching this.
Yeah, University of Cincinnati grad, Cincy. Wow, baby.
October 3rd release? Wait, did it say that? October 3rd release? Wait, where does it say that? Ship's Honor before.
What we got coming up?
That's right, 92%ers. You may remember
she just tweeted.
When we said New Heights wasn't coming back till August 27th. Well,
wait, she just tweeted.
That was a lie. That was a lie. And hopefully you can forgive us because we got as Travis said, we have a very special episode today.
Oh my God, it is October 3rd.
That's right.
Oh wow.
This is a special preseason episode that we decided to bring to you a little early.
So let's not waste any of their time, Jason. Let's get right to it.
Oh my God, okay.
Our guest today is the singer, songwriter, producer, and director from Nashville, Tennessee. That's bullshit. She is from Reading, Pennsylvania. She is the most awarded artist in the history of the American Music Awards, Billboard Music Awards, and iHeart Radio Music Awards. She has 14 Grammy Awards and is the only artist in the history to win Album of the Year.
You just said, can I turn this up? Can you hear how much they're shouting?
Wrapped up the Eras Tour, which spanned 149 shows across 51 cities.
God, that is so many shows.
It was the most attended tour of all time. I'm still going. Hold on for it. Her last album, The Tortured Poets Department, set a record with 1.76 billion streams globally.
Best album ever.
Week alone.
All right.
And as a fan of that guy on the Chiefs, she has 19 wins. 2 AFC titles, and a Super Bowl. 92%ers.
God, it's so crazy to see Taylor Swift, like, with one of her partners talking.
It's a guest in the history of shows, Taylor Swift!
That intro, Jason. Oh my God.
I've seen this before.
No, look, his soul has left his body.
I love him wearing the midnight
so
shirt.
Good. Thank you.
I tried.
Thank you for screaming for like 47 seconds. That was so nice.
I'm shaking right now. I'm shaking, Tay.
No, you did a great job.
Take a deep breath, big guy.
Did I get everything?
Joining.
How much more could we have put in that? Like, I felt like that was
such an amazing intro, and also just like thanks for wearing the merch. That goes a long way. Just like immediately makes me feel comfortable just looking deeply into my own eyes.
okay.
She looks good as fuck.
The t-shirt. I
Well,
like
thanks for having me. This is my first podcast.
This is amazing. Thank you for coming on.
What took you so long to jump on podcasts?
You know what? I was waiting for you guys to invite me. This is my favorite podcast.
So we've already been over this. You're a big fan of the show. You're a 92%er. What are your favorite segments that you hear Travis and I go into on a routinely basis?
Her bangs look amazing too.
Just because of the screaming. Like, I hear him screaming new news from across the house constantly. It's like my favorite part. Like, he'll be like, new news, and I'm in the kitchen being like, new news. So I love that because of just the bellowing of it. Like, I love No Dumb Questions.
That's a banger.
I really like it when you give people advice. It's kind of my personal favorite.
Do you usually agree with the advice, or do you just like listening to it?
I mean, I think that like you guys give such male-centric advice. It's which I think is just dudes who don't want drama.
Yeah.
Dudes who are trying to avoid the mess. But sometimes you're going to like do a bit and say the messiest thing that they could do, which is funny too.
So we're going to ask the question everybody watching the show is currently asking. Why are you coming on the show? Why New Heights? What are you doing? You have so many better things to do with your time.
This podcast has done a lot for me. I owe a lot to this podcast. This podcast got me
She
a
looks
boyfriend,
good as fuck.
ever since Travis decided to use it as his personal dating app about 2 years ago. So
Worked pretty good.
yeah, hey.
Were his friendship bracelets that good? Did you give the friendship bracelets, or was that just on the podcast? Like,
I've never seen.
Yeah,
the
they
original.
didn't leave the stadium because I was butthurt, Jason.
He
Okay,
threw
fair
a
enough.
tantrum. He threw a man
the entire
tantrum.
world.
he's out of
saw.
here.
It's so
God,
funny.
it's so crazy to like watch them talking. You only see photos.
She loves it.
This is so
She
wild.
hates me.
Like, it was such a wild romantic gesture to just be like, I want to date you. Like, on, I don't know. It was, at first when I looked at it, I was
Sweetie,
like, this dude is,
That's what it does when you're on the stage and you perform in Arrowhead. That's what it did.
this dude didn't get a meet and greet. He's making it everyone's problem. That's what I thought at first. And then I
You
was
come
like,
to Arrowhead, I get to meet you. That's the perk of playing for the Chiefs.
you realize he didn't even reach out to our management. I was like, when this podcast came out,
Well,
I was like, did he ever reach out to be like in the tents, or did we
didn't.
know he was in the building? He came with Pat, and he thought that because he knows the elevator lady that
Oh,
he
yeah,
could
the red
talk
coach,
to
yeah.
her about just getting down.
No,
to
that's
my
how it
dressing
works.
Yeah.
You just go.
And I got
room. Yeah,
denied.
that's
They
how
were
it
like,
works
no,
in
it's-
1973.
God, it's so great to like see this side of her. You never see this in normal interviews.
But yeah, he really just was like, I know a guy, I can figure this out.
This is
But,
such a great business
I
decision from
actually, when I
her.
thought about it, I was like, actually, we live in a day and age where, like, I'm not an online person at all. I'm not like on social media like that. And like, I'm genuinely.
What? Oh my God, Taylor, that's not true.
It's just like.
That's not
there's
true.
smoke
Excuse
coming
me,
out of my hands.
Tumblr.
I don't know what's
If you
in there.
want somebody to go through it, I'll go through it just because I'll laugh my ass off.
It's like
Yeah,
if you
no,
have
I'm
like
good.
20.
I can't believe she just said she's not an online person. Her entire thing was being online in all these threads.
Felt more like I was in an 80s John Hughes movie, and he was just like standing outside of my window with a boombox, just being like, "I want to date you.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on a date with me? I made you a friendship bracelet. Do you want to date me?" I
Just
was
come
like,
outside and meet me. Just meet me once. Just give me a chance.
So I was like, if this guy isn't crazy, which is a big if, this is sort of what I've been writing songs about wanting to happen to me since I was
Yeah.
a teenager.
Yeah, and I was sitting there at the Eras tour listening to every single one of those songs like I know what she wants me to do.
I feel that. That's
I know
a
exactly what she wants me to do.
He's like, this is just her wish list of like,
Did I see the 1988 or 1989 or Reputation tour? No, my first time seeing Taylor was actually Eras.
even though you didn't know I wanted to meet you because I didn't do any proper logistical planning.
Who plans
typical
nowadays?
Kelsey. Typical
Hey.
Kelsey.
It was wild. It was wild, but it worked. I'm glad it worked. I'm just circling back to New Heights to say thank you for this. Look at this.
I'm the luckiest man in the world.
So yeah,
God, it's so
And thank
crazy
you
to
New
see them
Heights for
interact.
everything. Jake, thank you for putting that on social media and letting it do its
But hold
course.
on, before we move on, how did you know he wasn't crazy? Because that's the other side of that, right? Like a guy goes up there and
Jason's background is such straight man.
One, it's like this could be the most romantic thing in the world. It can also be like this is.
He is crazy, Jason.
I mean, but there's a right crazy.
Yeah, he's the good kind of crazy. And I knew that he wasn't crazy the first couple of times that we talked. I was just like, he's truly getting to know me in a way that's very natural, very pure, very normal. Like, also like just the way that he could make me laugh so immediately about normal things. Like Travis is like, he's just a vibe booster in everyone's life that he's in. He's like a human exclamation point. Like,
this is making me feel uneasy, but I think it's just because it's a new vibe for Taylor. We never hear her really speak this much anymore.
Button. Yeah. That's like what you do to everyone's life.
That's why when I text, I'm always exclamations.
I use so many more exclamation points now, but I think it was just like you're so non-judgmental about people. And you were not judgmental about the fact that I knew nothing about the world you were in.
It was the best.
You were nice. You were so nice.
I got a clean slate.
You were like, thank you.
You get a clean slate.
She doesn't know any of my bad stuff.
Are you kidding me?
Jason, on our first date, I legitimately asked him what it was like when the Chiefs played the Eagles in the Super Bowl and he looked across the field, across the line of scrimmage and saw his brother standing on the other, like 5 feet in front of him on the field.
Yeah.
And he was like,
he
didn't even look at me. Like, I now know what an insane question that was. He was like, actually, I'm on the offense, and my brother's on the offense, and I'm only on the field at the same time as the defense. I thought everyone was out there at the same time. I thought that the quarterbacks.
I mean, that's how you played it on the playground growing up. So I understand if you hadn't like.
No, you don't understand. I thought it was like Jared Goff is here and Josh Allen's here. And they're going to be like, they blow a whistle and then they go at each other and they're like, and it's like, who's going to win?
That's actually...
I would love to see Jared Goff.
It honestly is so weird as a Taylor fan to like hear her just like talking. I like can't get over it. This is still so weird to me.
I didn't know what the chains were. I didn't know what a tight end was.
I am forever thankful for you diving into the football world wholeheartedly.
Oh my God. I fell in love with it. I became obsessed with it. I became like a person who was running through the halls of my house screaming, "We drafted Xavier Worthy!" And my friends are like,
I feel like this makes so much sense for Taylor.
Who body snatched you? What do you mean we drafted Xavier Worthy?
I forget where I was, but you were the first person to tell me that we drafted the fastest man in the draft.
No, I was screeching. I couldn't believe it. I was freaking out.
I keep forgetting Jason's here.
I'm like, wait, is she right? I had to look this up. I'm like, she get the wrong information here? But yeah, we traded up.
We're talking about cover 2, cover 4, cover 0, cover. We're talking. We're learning. I continue to learn.
Maybe somebody else that even knows what those coverages are.
Yeah, I'm not ready to be an analyst right now. Give me 16 months.
Yeah, they're talking and Jason is just there.
Best questions when we were up in the booth, and there's like your desire to learn more, but your genuine excitement around it, as well as like your competitiveness.
She's not fucking around. No, Tay's not fucking around.
Oh my God.
She's not fucking around.
Reclaiming Masters. You want to tee this up, Trev?
Let's tee it up. One of my.
Let's tee it up.
Taylor reclaiming her Masters. Her recording of her first 6 albums finally became hers.
Yep.
And you haven't really talked about it.
That
you
smug little smile of hers.
All your social channels, thanking everyone that made it happen and everything. But why don't you tell the 92%ers how it really felt?
Oh wow!
How many people are watching this?
To catch anyone?
Oh my God! There's a million people watching this.
Like, I signed a record deal when I was 15, and I always kind of refer to it as I got my music back this summer.
Not she's going to announce Reputation TV.
So traditionally, a lot of record deals are set up in a way that artists don't own what's called their master recordings. Owning your master recordings means that you have complete control and power over distribution, licensing, and essentially the way your legacy is shaped. It's a huge thing. It's always been a huge thing for me. Like, since I was a teenager, I've been actively saving up money to buy my music back and to ever own it in the first place, because it's usually the label that owns it. But I've always wanted this to happen. So it's been sold. My music has been sold a few times. the first time that it was sold, it really ripped my heart out of my chest. And I told everybody exactly how that felt for me and what I was going through. And I started basically defiantly re-recording my music because I wanted to own it. And this was the only way I thought it was ever going to happen. And so
I knew she had a bad kid, and she's got a little bit of a bad kid.
Yeah,
it's not a bad kid. That's a freaking savvy kid. That's what that is.
Defiant.
That's like, hey.
Yeah. I've been told I've been defiant a lot of times.
Well, you are defiant. You're very defiant.
It's like
insubordinate, Travis.
Insubordinate. Yeah, it's. I think for me, that was the closest I ever thought I would get to owning my music, and so re-recording my music, it was so exciting to get to have that opportunity. But there was still I thought about not owning my music every day. It was something that I never was. It's like an intrusive thought that I had every day. And so we do the Eras tour.
Did Mariah tell her to do that? No, it was Kelly Clarkson, I think.
A meeting with my team, and we decided this might be a good time to approach the current owners of it. The owners of it was a private equity firm called Shamrock Capital. I knew them to be above board people. They had been very friendly to us. What I was looking to do, though, was I wanted to buy my music outright. I don't want to be in a partnership. I don't want to own 30% of it. I want to own all of it.
Yeah, and you deserve that.
But it was a long shot to think that they would do that they would sell that asset to me.
It's a big asset.
It's a huge decision for them to make, to sell that to anyone, including me. I decided that rather than this be like a business conversation, I'm in the business of human emotion. I would so much rather lead heart first in something like this, because for me, this is not, I want to own this asset because of its returns, because of its, because of the dividends that I will receive over the years. I want it because this is my handwritten diary entries from my whole life. These are the songs I wrote about every phase of my life. This is my photography, my music videos, my most of which I funded. My artwork, everything that I've ever done is in this catalog. And so,
speaking of artwork,
rather than send lawyers or management like in a big crew, I sent my mom and my brother, who I work with, to LA, and they sat down and they
I love the back of it. I love the back of it. I really do love the back of it.
They sat down with Shamrock Capital, and they told them what this meant for me. They told them the whole story of all the times we've tried to buy it, all the times it's fallen through, all the times we had gotten plans together and figured out something we thought was going to work and it didn't at the last minute. And so my mom calls me afterwards. She's like, look, they were wonderful. They heard us.
Oh my
out.
God. Yeah. Track 5. What's track 5?
And so I was like, I get it.
Eldest daughter.
I haven't gotten my hopes up about this in a decade. And so it was a couple months after the Super Bowl. We're in Kansas City. And I get a call from my mom, and she's like, you got your music. And so sorry that it's literally been so long since this happened. It's every time I talk about it. She was like, you got your music. And I just very dramatically hit the floor, for real. Honestly, just started
it's been a long time coming.
Bawling my eyes out. And I'm just just weeping and kind of unable. I was just really? Really? What do you mean? What do you mean? And I'm like, get yourself together, get your shit together. Just go tell Travis in a normal way.
Yeah.
And I knock on the door. He's playing video games. And I'm trying to say it in a normal way. And I'm just like, Travis!
Oh no. What just happened? And
he's he puts his headset down. He's like, guys, gotta go. And I think he thought something was wrong. And you come up and I'm just like, I got all my music back. And then just start absolutely heaving.
Just dead
crying.
weight. Just dead weight. Losing all control.
Had no power in my legs to support myself. And this changed my life. I can't believe it still.
Oh my God, even though they're in a relationship, the thought of them living in the same house still to me is just wild as fuck. I don't know why.
Because it is still this, this will affect the rest of my life. I think about this every day now, but instead of it being like an intrusive thought that hurts me, it's, I can't believe this happened. Like, how lucky am I? How grateful am I? I'm so grateful to like the artists that helped me with my re-records, because when I did my re-records, I started doing those in 2021. And a lot of, like, most of the industry trades were like, this is a bad idea. This is her sort of derailing her career in a way. Nobody's interested in you doing the same album twice. Fans are not going to be engaged with this. This is not going to go well for her.
Somebody knew, though. And
it was like, I still was able to like reach out to friends of mine, like Phoebe Bridgers, Keith Urban, Maren Morris, Chris Stapleton, you know, Hayley Williams from Paramore, Fall Out Boy, like all these absolutely incredible artists that like shape who I am as an artist. And they like agreed to be a part of the re-records. And I like, you know, one of the only people I told before this happened was like, I called Phoebe Bridgers and I was just like, and she's like, did you just say what I think you said? I was like, yeah. And so this has just been like, it was just, I'm so grateful for it. It's just unbelievable, and I was so happy you were there.
I'm so happy for her.
I mean, I was...
But also, it shouldn't be a thing where artists have to go through something like that to get their music back.
So happy for you, because I've seen how you make music. I've seen how you make these videos. I've seen the effort and the focus and the strategy behind what just one album in Torture Poets Department and in Fortnite, and I was blown away.
Her best album, by the way. Her best album.
Your entire life, and for, you know, your first 6 albums, you weren't given the rights to all of that. And I know what that looked like, and I know how much it burned you that you didn't have that, and you didn't have your creation. And I think doing it the right way, creating the fan base that you did the right way, and leading your life in a direction that you were eventually going to get it back somehow, some way, because of you always.
God, I'm so happy for her.
With the right intentions. So
thanks.
So how does music owners?
Damn, they're cute as hell.
So you wrote these songs, you sang these songs, you put everything into them, and don't get me wrong, there's publishing companies, people that support.
Yeah, I do believe
Folklore
is her best album.
How does ownership of music even work? Like when you recorded these songs when you were 16, right? Is that like the singer?
Can you dumb it down to us 93%?
The singer gets a certain portion. The artist gets.
She is so locked in.
Gets a certain portion, and then the publishing company gets a certain portion.
Okay, so that's a great question, and there's 2 main categories that we're talking about here.
Just go ahead.
So master recordings is the actual recording.
Yes.
It's the actual vocal, band, production, mixing, mastering, that actual thing.
Yes.
Mine also included my album artwork, my music videos.
That's crazy.
Everything that went along with any era of music that I had done for my first 6 albums.
Got it.
Every era.
So then there's another category, which is publishing.
Yes.
I own my publishing, which is why, you know, I have control over, you know, if my song is used in a film, I wanted them to use Taylor's version instead of the original version, I, the songwriter, can decide that.
Got it. Okay.
You know? And so it's like, noted. I've always been very lucky because my publishing was protected. A lot of artists have it's sold away from them.
I just focus on the music. It's so crazy to think of this many layers with it.
You know, and a lot of artists, it may not be important to them. It was always important for me. The publishing aspect of it has always been something I've had firmly in place, which is great because my songwriting is the core of why I do this, why I love it so much, and what I think has made anything happen in my career at all.
Greatest songwriter of all time.
That's very nice of you to say that. It's like, says her boyfriend.
Says a lot of people.
Basically, then you have the master recordings side of things. Now, this is a discussion that was not really brought up amongst the artist communities, especially not with fans. This was all kind of industry centric and kind of boring contract stuff that like fans were not speaking about. Sure. And so one thing that I think is really great that has come about because of this is that I have so many new artists come up to me now and say, hey, I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah.
And when I went to go and negotiate for my record deal, I negotiated to have my masters revert back to me after a certain amount of years, or that I own them outright. And it's not for everyone. Not everyone cares about this. Artist to artist, artists have different priorities. Some artists sell off all their masters because everyone's allowed to have their own priorities. What I wanted, though, is that if I were to put the information out about what I went through, at least it gets artists talking about this.
Yeah, I mean, as well, like, people love to say that Taylor was only doing it for herself, but even if she was only doing it for herself, that's absolutely fair. But the fact that she raised the conversation for artists is so important.
To put it in perspective, if I never would have been able to buy back my music, one day someone else would be leaving all of my music from my first 6 albums to their kids in their will.
So weird. So crazy.
And you think about it like that, it's like, I thought of it, I made it, I recorded it, I paid for
so
most
fucked
of those
up.
music
So
videos.
fucked up.
You know, I wanted an opportunity to buy that back, and that was important to me.
You feel like they're yours. They should be yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think it was easier for you to do, one, because just you talking about this, you're so aware of the business side of this and the legal realm of, like, you're more aware than I think probably most artists are. But being
woman in the world.
It's crazy. Being a songwriter,
Says her boyfriend.
Smartest woman in the world.
you being the songwriter, being the singer, owning the
Goodness, they're cheesy as hell, aren't they?
songs, that gave you leverage and able to make this move, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So that was it. And also, you know, in my contract, they didn't put a clause in that said I couldn't re-record because nobody was doing it. And nobody thought that was a good idea.
Right.
So, and also, like, who would be that stubborn? Like, who would be that petty?
This badass kid over here.
That they would
that's
record
right.
every single thing
It's so badass,
over
though.
and over again.
What was your favorite one to
Not
revisit?
just that. Hold on, Bill. But not just that. Who has a fan base that's going to listen to the same album twice in a row?
It's a good point, Jason. It's a good
Like,
point.
honestly, and this is where they missed it. You had
You make
this
a third
diehard.
1980.
They're very millennial. Yeah, I think that sums them up so much.
You sold a story with the second time you released this album, right? And the fans got behind that
Yes.
narrative, and they're
And
like,
then-
yeah,
Right away.
screw the first album. We're rolling with the re-recorded album because we're supporting the artist.
They were like, we ride at dawn. Like,
That's right.
and it was amazing because, you know, they're the reason why the re-records worked out. Yeah. They're the reason I was able to purchase my music back because they came to the Eras tour. And basically they're the reason why any of this worked out. And I also want to note that, like, the other people who are like, we ride at dawn, my live band, they played on all the re-records. It's like, you want to know.
Oh, wow.
why
Yeah,
they
something
sound
to
so
know.
Perfect on the Eras tour. They played on all those records.
Oh, wow.
Like, they're session musicians.
Oh, my God.
too. And
Holy fuck.
that's how good they are. And I'm so impressed.
Wow.
Just
Damn,
by
that's
their
dope as
ability and their
hell.
dexterity as musicians to be able to do.
That's dope as hell, listening to the re-records and going to the Eras tour, knowing that.
There are actually there's the Taylor's versions one. I kind of prefer a lot of that stuff. I think it sounds.
I don't. So much that Taylor's version is chopped and rushed as fuck.
To the next question, Tay.
Rad
Now
Taylor's
you own
version
all
is
of it.
probably
You
the only
have
good one.
The re-recordings, you have the original recordings. What should we listen to? Like, what do I roll with? Does it
Dealer's
matter?
choice.
You're just
Dealer's
like, whatever
choice.
you guys want. Like,
Yeah, it's really whatever you guys want because I love both of them. I would not have put out the re-records if I didn't think that they held up or were better. I think a lot of the vocals I did on the re-records are better than the originals.
Ooh.
okay.
But it's like if you found a nostalgia in the originals and that was what you were listening to when you were 12 years old bopping around in your bedroom.
I mean, the production on most of the Taylor's versions are literally like the Midnight's album, so the originals are significantly better.
Yeah.
You're gonna listen to every beat.
Yeah.
Jack Antonoff, you will
It's not
suffer.
mandatory, Jason.
I mean, it sounds like a good time.
I'll say this: there's a few good playlists out there that have a mixture of them all.
You've been streaming?
Yes,
Thank you.
I've been streaming for about 2 years now.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you so much.
God, they're so millennial.
in the
That's
in
what it
the
was.
35-year-old
Travis Kelce.
male demographic.
Right.
Yes, that
Hey.
1.7 billion. That was at least 1 billion of those for sure.
We have one IP address from one iPhone that continually is listening to this playlist. Did you have a favorite album that you re-recorded that?
She's gonna say
are there
Rad.
different eras
Rad.
that you liked recording
Rad.
more?
Rad.
re-recording?
I
Rad.
really liked them all, but
Red.
I think Red was very special. There were songs that I called From the Vault songs. And there was one which I think is maybe my favorite song I've ever written, called All Too Well, the 10-minute version, where I unearthed. There
so fucking insanely good.
So many more verses in that song than ended up being on the album that I had put out when I originally put out Red. I made the glorious, fortuitous mistake of saying that to my fans in an interview.
Words.
You know what those words mean.
Love it.
You're so handsome. So basically, I said that in an interview to my fans, and they just like hung on to it. They were like,
"Thank God we got
the
it.
10-minute version. Give us the 10-minute version."
Yeah.
And when it came time to doing Taylor's version and re-recording the album, I went back in, found the verses, restructured the song to the way.
I'm gonna be honest, I think so much of the 10-minute version she wrote in current real time as well, because obviously I can't see her having all of it, or at least it all holding up to be as good as what it is. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
People just like cathartically scream this song to the point where I'm like, do you need to go to the hospital? Like, it was so passionate, the fan response to that song at the Eras Tour. And I remember thinking so many times, like, what if this never happened? Like, what if I never had to
it's one of the most
this?
iconic parts of that tour.
It was so fun. And so, like,
the All Too Well
really
bit of Eras Tour was so insane.
In love with that album specifically. I have a song with Phoebe Bridgers that I really love on that, you know, From the Vault. Chris Stapleton was a part of it as well.
The Phoebe song is so fucking
good. I think
good.
that one, I've always loved Fearless in 1989 in a very pure way. But Red, I've kind of gone back and forth over the years and been like, you know, like that re-recording it made me just be like, oh, God, I love that album. I have
Thank God.
No complicated feelings about that. Wouldn't have done anything different. Maybe except to include the original verses the first time.
Well, we just talked about the different eras a little bit. Let's talk about perhaps the most daunting thing that any artist has ever taken on, which is the Eras Tour.
Woo!
You finally finished it up
Nothing
last
is so
December
good.
in Vancouver. I don't know. What did it feel like to wrap it up? What does it feel like now? Like not touring and being on a jet every day, basically.
Oh, not the jet thing, not the private jet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
insane.
It
not
feels
the
great,
jet.
Jason, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you.
You don't miss it?
I miss it. I do miss it, but it's like it was perfect for what it was.
Yes,
do you know what I
was.
mean?
Yeah,
and it was a lot of physical therapy, and it was a lot of like being in a state of perpetual physical discomfort. Kind of like when you're in season, you know?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm not getting hit
My first time.
by huge 300-pounders, but the heels.
When I saw the
for that
recovery
long,
station in the hotel room after with the toe spacers.
I got an acupuncture mat. I've got
Shit,
Her ability to perform that show in high intensity that many days a fucking week for that many months is insane. I was exhausted after 3 hours of just watching the show.
we related on how much
Big
torture we
ankle
put our
tape guy.
bodies through.
I miss it because I miss the fans and I miss that connection. But at the
I
same
miss it
time,
too.
it was so special. It was like the most formative time of my life. I learned so much about how far I can push myself. And if I set a goal, you know, making that a 3.5 hour show in the beginning
Insane.
of the tour, it's like, you can't like be sick one day. And
By the way, it forever changed stadium tours. Now everyone does a long ass
really
show
just
because
like
of the expectation.
prioritizing the fans'
Toughness.
experience before anything else. And
I
my
can do it
fellow
with a broken heart.
yeah.
Don't get me started.
like-
Dude.
Don't you get me started.
Fine.
Or like stomach flu, or like just like aching feet, or blisters, or whatever. Like it just was.
Which she had all of this going through.
Usually
and
all
like,
at the
yeah,
same time. But
going into her fourth show.
yeah, and it's just it was kind of the coolest thing in the world, because when we were putting together this tour, I had some really lofty goals I wanted to reach conceptually, because I wanted to show fans, and especially younger fans, visuals and sort of performance art references that were really important to me as a kid.
The Life of
and
a
what
Showgirl needs to bring back
inspired me to
album
wanna do
themed
this,
tours.
right?
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
wish that there was a
I wanted to
Tortured
put
Poets Department tour more than
elements
anything
of
else.
musical theater, Broadway, ballet.
Because the Tortured Poets Department section of the Eras tour was my fucking favorite. I wish that got a fucking tour.
Who thinks like this?
I was about to say, I watched the whole tour. I just thought it was amazing. I didn't notice.
But that's exactly it. I wanted it to be references that I thought were really high
love
concept
Jade.
and really high value for fans, and for them to see things they hadn't necessarily seen before all in one concert. But I wanted to do it at the highest intensity, rapid fire. You're seeing something new every 15 to 30 seconds. And so it feels like you're scrolling in an algorithm, right? Yes. And when I heard
not her For You page
of people saying that they got actual amnesia after the concerts, I was like, oh, I think we did it.
Yeah.
I think we did it, nailed it.
That's
genuinely, that's I wasn't even shooting for that goal when they're like, I saw so many things and I experienced a state of euphoria.
The Eras tour was genuinely one of the most incredible things I've ever fucking
to me,
seen.
I was like, oh my God.
I went so
All
many
I remember is
times.
that she didn't want to meet me. That's it.
That's it. That's all he got about.
And as much as you, and I've told you this, as much as you want to, give New Heights credit, I give the Eras tour credit.
Yeah?
I give the Eras tour credit
Tell me
because
more.
if I would have never gone to that show and been mesmerized and just been captivated, and then left with such a desire to want to meet you, I would have never went on here and told everybody how butthurt I was. Yeah, I'd never.
We all had a desire to
just
meet
been
her after
so
that damn
involved
show. Get in
the
line.
curiosity of who you were.
Oh, that's
And
really
look at this.
wonderful.
You know,
I
one
really
of the
have.
best things about that last statement is you didn't even know what the word engulf meant before, like, you met Taylor. Like, this is, you have broadened your horizons so much.
We're the perfect. I'm telling you, it's so. She makes me so much better. So,
Oh,
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying
No.
that.
and then, but it's like you see you on the stage, and you see how crazy you can get an entire stadium going, and then I get you in a room, and it's like I've known you forever. It's like
I thought he was going to
it
say
was
something
just
else.
the easiest conversation I ever had, and it was just so much fun that it just knocked my socks off, from what they say.
Knocked your socks off.
Yeah,
Thank you. I felt
she
the
blew
same
me
exact
away,
way
and
about you.
I had never experienced something so mesmerizing on stage, and then so real and so beautiful in person.
Hey, that's
Should I leave?
wonderful.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, I think so. Honestly,
Oh,
at this
sorry.
point, I think everyone should leave.
I don't know where to go from here now. How many countries did you do the Eras tour in?
47,000 countries, Jason.
You just listed that in the beginning.
Well, I said 51 cities, which I don't know if that's
It
right.
was a lot of countries.
150?
What was really fun about all the countries that we went to is when we first started dating, he was like, I always wanted to go and really vacation in Europe and see
it was
Australia and, go to Asia. And I was like, well, I got a tour for that. It's coming up.
Oh, nice! You got room for a 6'5" guy to
Yeah, we can
come
figure it
hang
out. Like, no, the dimensions are wild, but we'll make some room. I think we'll have to leave some equipment trunks
Thank
behind.
you for
to
accommodating.
accommodate.
Oh God bless their little millennial hearts.
We got to travel the world and have vacations and adventures when I wasn't on stage, which was really fun because like Europe was so fun. Australia is amazing.
Yeah.
It was great. And that entire part of our lives, like I was on tour for so long and now I finally am not on tour. And it's kind of great because I'm getting my hobbies back. Like when I was on tour, all I had the bandwidth for was what's the acoustic mashup this week? How do I say welcome to the Eras tour in Portuguese? That was the only thing taking up my brain space. And now it's
been so fun to see what Taylor actually gets into around the
I'm
house.
so happy for her.
it's like
I know, vacationing and working at the same time. I'm like, damn, where's the energy for both of those?
in the 1700s. Like I get on my
love
granny
that.
shit.
You enjoy doing all of these home
Vigilante shit, more like
Is that
granny
basically what you're
shit.
saying?
Yeah, I like to sew.
Yep.
I specialize, as you know, in children's purses and baby blankets. I
Yeah.
make 2 things, and
I
that's
do know
it.
that very well.
Very good at these two things.
I love to paint. I love to cook. I have a
Bake?
different baking obsession every 6 months.
I'm the luckiest man in the world.
Right now we're very deep in a sourdough obsession that has taken over my life.
I am aware.
Yeah.
And I'm very deep in it now. You've got me deep in this.
Did any of you go to the Eras tour? If so, what show? I went to the London one.
I'm running as much as I am because I'm getting the caloric intake.
Yeah, he asked me to send him 2 loaves of sourdough at training camp. I'm like wrapping sourdough loaves in like saran wrap or whatever. Like,
oh, Mom, I
like
didn't know you were watching
that. The sourdough's taken over my life.
We did go to
huge
London.
Way.
Jeez,
I'm really talking about bread. 60% of the time now. It's become a huge factor.
I mean, and she's getting good with making all these different versions of it.
Oh yeah.
My favorite one is probably, I mean, the regular sourdough is one of my favorites, but the blueberry.
Yeah, we do. There's a blueberry lemon. There's cinnamon swirl, cinnamon raisin.
She gave so much for the Eras tour, and listen, she made so much fucking money. But I'm so glad that she gets to be like a normal person. But also, she wrote a fucking album in this time. I'm like, damn, girl, take a day off.
Because they sprinkles. Like we put sprinkles
Need
in
that work
everything
ethic.
when we hang out.
Yeah.
It's really yeah.
She's a loafer for life now.
Yeah, and it's gotten
Loafer
pretty crazy over here. I'm just like always like baking bread and texting my friends and being like, can I send you some bread? I need some feedback. Do you like this one better than you liked the other one? Like I did the rise a little differently. I'm on like sourdough blogs. There's a whole community of us, and I didn't know it.
Oh my gosh!
This is an
the
underworld.
amount of people hoping that you're on their blog.
Oh, I'm on your blog, girl. I'm on your blog. But it's like
it's so crazy to see her speaking so casually.
Like me out there, and this is where the internet is good. This is where the internet is a good place where you can curate a reality where like all I really use the internet for is sourdough and when Travis shows me videos of otters on his Instagram algorithm.
What kind of otter?
It's an interesting animal.
I want a wild otter so bad. I just want to like find these little creatures.
Yeah, he doesn't. He wants
why
one
a wild one? Why wouldn't you?
Because
aren't they all wild?
Oh no, there's domestic.
There's domestic otters.
He wants one specifically whose life he saved. Who knows that he saved its life.
Who feels,
I met otters in Japan. It was very unethical. I would never do it again.
The videos that I watch are somebody just in a canoe.
Yeah, he doesn't want to like go up to an otter and take it from its mother.
No.
He wants to see an otter, and the otter's like, my paw's caught in a shell. And he's like, I got you. And then the otter's like, thank you forever with its little paws.
And then bring him anchovies
it
every
swims
couple
up,
months.
and you're kayaking, and it's like doing this to you. Like, that's what he wants. And I want it to, honestly. Who doesn't?
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? Yeah, right. Yeah.
So,
I mean, do otters eat bread? Can we get a
my fucking
sourdough
God.
eating otter? That might
we're
be
gonna
the perfect.
We're gonna figure.
Jesus Christ!
I don't know if they
do.
I don't know.
They're probably.
But yeah, we had discussed maybe like carrying around cans of sardines just in case we run into one.
Nice.
It's better in principle than it is in practice. Easier to conceptualize.
It seems pretty
the
easy
actual,
though. You just gotta go canoeing.
I would
Which
love
is
to be able to
also
make
easier
bread.
in
I need to get on these
principle
damn
than it is in
blogs
practice.
so I can
For us,
kiki with
in terms of
Taylor.
Just the weight balance on
I'm
the
on the
water.
She feels very
hunt
human.
for a
This is
friend.
weird.
Right.
Yeah. Stuff you didn't
This
know.
is
you needed
amazing
to know,
press.
right?
I'll tell you that. It's
Jason?
amazing,
I love
amazing
otters.
press.
I don't know who
This
doesn't
many
is
people are
what
watching
life
Instagram
after
otters.
Eras tour is.
1.3
You gotta-
million.
It's so
Travis,
crazy.
I'm retired.
so
I'm
clever.
all in on this. I want to bake. I just don't have the planning behind it. Taylor's a planner, and she's going to have the sourdough alive. We're not going to keep a sourdough
Warm
alive.
bread and
I've
butter.
folded-
Ooh,
I've-
and jam.
What is it?
Strawberry jam.
What's the?
He's actually done it. He's actually done it.
Yeah, I've made a loaf.
You've
had one of my loaves.
He's
actually,
done.
Jason.
He's done all of
I've
it.
had
Like
one.
we've set it up where it's like I've got a station and he's got a station and he's done all of it.
Okay.
So he's actually baked.
She is a planner. She be
I've
planning
stretched
these
and folded
albums in
before.
advance,
Yeah.
honey.
But there's just like something
I've
always
weighed.
slightly
I've
wrong
weighed
with
all
it.
the flour.
No, his was actually his rose higher
Something
than
wrong?
mine. His was
Jason.
more delicious.
Peanut
than
butter.
mine.
I don't like peanut butter and
It's
bread.
like-
That's
it's
two
also,
dry
you know-
things
No
together.
directions over here.
I need a little bit of
I get
wet.
into the
No
whole,
chance, Jason. You've had it, and you said you loved it.
I'm not saying it's not good, but it's nowhere as good as Taylor's.
That's not true.
I'm
He's
telling you,
actually-
if you took like 2 chunks and you sent it off to the lab, There's going to be so many more germs and microbes and Travis.
Oh my god. Oh ew. the bacteria count.
What is the fungus in this? That's on this one. No.
Yeah.
That's the sour, Jason.
There's
Don't
like-
even.
That's the sour. Okay.
Why is there chest hair in it? How did you?
Yeah.
There's like
The
chest.
apron's too low.
There's like chest hair in his. There's cat hair in mine. It's just like both of these are completely inedible. But it's crazy how many puns you can make. Because I got bread bags and I got labels, and so it's you can really go for it with the puns. You go.
God, they're so
"Are you
millennial.
ready for it?"
Are you ready?
Flower Song is the slamming screen door. That's horrible. It's a loaf story. Baby, just say yeast.
Just say yeast. Yeah.
No, stop it.
It's a loaf story.
I should have said dough.
No, stop this.
It's horrible.
Stop
Loafing
this.
him was bread.
Stop this.
Bad.
Taylor,
that
shut
song.
the
That's
fuck
awesome.
up. Stop. This is so millennial.
Tour. So we do have this. I did fuck that up. 21 countries.
Oh,
Did
thank
you
God.
learn
Thank you,
anything
Jason.
Throughout the is there anything at the end of the tour?
Thank God.
when you're wrapping up that you wish you had been doing the whole time? Is there anything you would do differently?
She
now
wishes
that
she was doing
entire tour is
Travis
wrapped
the
up?
entire time.
No, I'm really glad that I didn't know it would have gone on as long as it did. I'm glad that I got to like actually be prepared for this tour the way that I was, because in previous tours I had noticed that I would get on the tour and I'd have to like get my stamina up throughout the tour, and by the last quarter of the tour I'd finally hit my stride stamina wise, and I'd be like, oh, I can do this easily every night.
Yeah.
I wanted to be at that point at the beginning of the Eras tour. So that's why I did so much more training, so much more endurance training and cardio and stuff that, doesn't come naturally because I'm not an athlete. So it's like that stuff I have to really force myself to do.
Don't you say that. Don't you say that.
I mean,
Don't you dare
it's
say
how I
that.
feel. And I don't even, it's not like I say that in a disparaging way. I don't care at all.
Okay, fair enough.
But
Yeah,
I just,
why do we take it that way? I
it's
don't know.
not like, it's, yeah, I'm like, I'm not an athlete, and that's fine. Like I play
I
instruments.
take it that way
it's just
because
not
we're
my
undefeated
thing.
on the beer pong table.
Ooh.
I've seen you throw
okay.
a football.
No, that's not good,
That
and you know
counts.
that's not good.
It does.
No.
It does. You
It's-
can
No,
Spiral?
Yes.
you gotta
Yes.
be
It's
real
better
with
than
me
me.
because it's not. There's
See?
no spiral. I don't think I've ever caught anything that's ever been thrown to me,
Nope.
near me,
I've seen it.
around
You're just
me.
disinterested in being an athlete.
That's true.
Can you hit something with a stick? That's a telltale sign of an athlete. Good with a
Yeah,
stick.
no, I don't know, Jason. I've never tried that.
Never
So
tried-
it's
we're
like
We
gotta try this out now.
We're going out back
Here's
after
the
this.
thing.
Jason's low key chill as
my
fuck.
relationship
We
with
give you a bat.
sports was like, I grew up in Pennsylvania. I always heard my dad yelling at the screen watching Eagles games. That was always the sports sounds that I heard in my house. However, I was up in my room playing guitar, learning instruments, playing piano. Just I was focused on different things. I was like so laser focused on music. And that's how I was in school. Like
I need her to talk about the new album. I need more info.
everything was a means to an end to get me to get to do music.
Also, with how chill she's talking, I wish they would talk about the Tortured Poets department because I would love to hear more in depth. But obviously, she's not going to talk about her Maddie Healy situationship right here.
Seeing that power skip, I knew you were an athlete from the power skip.
You're just saying
I knew
words.
it. It's one of my favorite parts.
Just telling lies.
Just see you just skipping down that runway.
Just looking like a giraffe that's limbs were put on all wrong.
Not everybody can.
the
Everybody
wrong
can skip,
spots.
but not everybody can power skip
Oh,
in heels.
yeah, in heels.
That takes athleticism.
Thank you. I
Yes,
appreciate
just
that.
saying.
What a unique compliment. So yeah, I definitely became obsessed with sports when it came to him. I'm competitive on his behalf, but like if you and me are gonna go against each other in something athletic, like I'm gonna let you win because this to me, like I don't see what do the points even mean if I'm doing it.
She's real
I'm
as fuck.
a fan of athletics and the sports. If I'm doing the sports, like I'm throwing like this because I don't really care if it goes where it's supposed to go.
Interesting.
It
And
doesn't
she's
bother
real as
me.
fuck for
And
that.
when
Until
I
we're
don't
in a
make the
heated
catch,
battle.
I'm not embarrassed. That's
She's
fine.
a good teammate, so she'll give effort if it's teamed up. If it's individual sports, she's not going to care. But if she
Yeah.
needs to be held accountable,
If I'm on his team
She'll-
and we're
she'll
playing
show
beer
up.
pong or something,
She'll
like I'm
show
really
up.
trying.
You're in it. So you're a team sports.
Because
This is
this
why- yeah.
matters to him, right?
Absolutely.
After hearing them kiki for a little bit, yeah, they both give such beer pong people, right? That is so their vibe.
One person trying to do some stuff, sport, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm getting out of here. Yeah.
I'm doing this, I care.
Okay.
I'm doing
All right.
this, I care. This, care a lot.
We're doing this. We're
This,
kneading dough.
I don't
We
care.
care.
He's stretching forward.
I don't care if
forward.
this happens. I don't care if this goes here.
Pickleball
it's not
people?
part of my metrics for my self-worth.
All right. That's probably very healthy, to be honest with you.
Hey, you know?
Fraternity and
as long as you're
sorority.
fine with this.
What? No, I'm completely fine with
Yeah.
you being an athlete. Yeah.
I'm not an athlete. I'm never
I
going to
think
be.
you just missed the whole point.
Yeah.
What?
He sees what he wants to see, and it bodes well for me.
Do you have a favorite thing from the Eras Tour?
I have a lot of favorite things from the Eras Tour. I would look out and I would see a lot of bonding happening between generations of people.
Gosh, that's so true.
It was really wonderful. It was like the most incredible feeling in the world because I can see all that. I've got LASIK. I have incredible vision. Basically, the Eras Tour, I think one of my favorite things was when the fans would come up with their own traditions, right?
Oh, so cool.
Because I can plan a stage show that's like, we know exactly what's happening, when it's going to happen. It's very stage managed. It's a whole production, right? And I love to plan. But I also do love surprises. Like there's a time during the European of the Eras Tour, there's a song called Willow where we do a performance where we have.
Oh my God,
it's
the
a very
orbs,
witchy
when everyone brought the
performance.
orbs.
Light up orbs and we're in cloaks and it's all very woo.
Witchy.
The fans decided that they were going to bring their own light up orbs. And by that, I mean balloons that they would blow up in
They
the
would
audience.
put the flashlight behind it.
And then they would they would use their phone light behind it and create a light up orb. When I tell
was
you
like
I
put a glow
looked
stick?
out.
Safety hazard,
Yeah.
but
Or a glow stick, whatever. Like they would figure out
however they're
ways
doing
to illuminate themselves. And it was insane to look out and see
this
spontaneously
was so dope.
thousands of these orbs just go up. And I'd just be like, I don't even know who organized this.
Yeah.
Was there a group text? How did you guys even do this? It was so
so cool.
special.
Yeah.
It felt like we were all part of something together.
Also,
in a
Travis
way
was
that
at, like,
couldn't be
every
planned.
fucking
And there's-
show.
As much as I love and relish in planning, it was really fun that they would do things to sort of delight me every once in a while. They had little chants. They had all these traditions. By the end of the tour, it was like Rocky Horror Picture Show, where they have their own
I wish-
They have their own
choreography.
show, literally.
I really wish she would acknowledge the live stream culture as well.
And you know
And-
what?
What did you just say?
And the app. What was it called? I forget it. The app in terms of guessing.
Kirk and
I think that's how you say
supported
it.
me
I've never
there.
heard of this.
If you
Okay.
say it with a German accent, it probably
Switzerland.
sounds more like the actual city. But
Okay.
my American accent is Gelsenkirchen.
Gelsenkirchen.
And I remember seeing that part of the show, and they were literally doing circles and putting the orbs up in the air and passing them to each other like they were performing.
It was so beautiful.
It was
they were
crazy.
so committed. I've never played for crowds that were as committed.
Yeah.
So I think I loved the event of it.
Mastermind.
I'm always trying to figure out how to
Mastermind.
make
Oh my God,
music
they're
into
seriously
more of
doing a
an
New
event,
Heights
right?
theme, Mastermind?
How do we make it romantic? How do we make it something that people experience together? And that's why I love vinyl. That's why I love putting so much into the tour or a music video or events or activities for them to do or Easter eggs or little puzzles for them to solve. It's gotten to the point where it's just it's a little bit. People are like, the Easter eggs thing is getting a little Zodiac killer at this point. I'm like, as
People
long as
are
they
into it.
like it, you know.
How do you go about knowing how to do an Easter egg? I don't even know. Where does that process start? Are you
Well, I have some parameters.
what is the art of the Easter egg?
The art of the Easter egg is
The
that
art of an
there's do's and don'ts, right? I'm never going to plant an Easter egg that ties back to my personal life. It's always going to be towards music or a music
Oh, she low-key clocking the fuck out of all y'all right now.
have coming up, a plan I have coming together, something that you don't know I'm saying for a specific reason that you'll hear later and you'll go back and be like, oh my God. I think my favorite one of those was I was given an honorary doctorate from NYU and I made the commencement speech.
Welcome to New York.
And
It's
I
been
put
waiting for
so
you.
many lyrical Easter eggs in that speech that when the Midnight's album came out after that, the fans were like, the whole speech was an Easter egg.
Yeah,
And that's, for me, that's really fun because they find it fun.
for sure.
And also just, I love numerology. I love math stuff. I love dates. I love that stuff.
Oh, girl,
I
we
find
know.
really fun. And I want Easter eggs to be a certain thing where, like, if you are a part of the fandom and you want to experience like music in a normal way.
God, she'll never say Swiftie, won't she not?
You don't even see these. You don't even care what that thing is above that doorway under that dimly lit.
I'll never forget when London, the final night or whatever, she brought Jack Antonoff out. The stadium lighted up green. We all thought we were going to get Reputation Taylor's version. Nope.
I'm going to look at that.
Nope.
But if you do,
then
you
it's
get
there.
it. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you know, you know.
If you're in the know,
you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She looks good as fuck.
Then you know.
Let's talk about something I don't know. What is numerology? You threw that phrase out there like that's a comment. What is numerology?
You don't know what numerology is,
Travis
Jason?
knows
I'm
what
assuming
numerology
something with
is.
numbers.
Yeah, like I'm 87 and she's 13
Yeah. Literally, it's that simple. Just numbers.
and 100.
Yeah. 13 plus 87 equals 100. That's numerology. Like,
But what is
numbers
Vanilla
that have a
perfume.
specific significance. Like, yeah, exactly.
Keep it
like
100?
yeah.
Oh, let's see the hoodie.
Do you
Oh,
not
this is
keep it
toward- I have
100
those.
ever?
I'm trying to.
feel like-
I can't believe she only announced the main album.
Crazy that you don't.
What numbers do I have?
You're
So
just admitting that
Kylie's-
like that.
Kylie, I don't know how to do this.
I hope this album
okay.
art will
It's
grow
not
on
for
me.
everyone.
My favorite number is 13, though. It always has been. Travis.
I
knows
know.
Yeah.
And that's
And
part of the
that's part of
numerology
it.
of why
That's
we're
part of it.
dating.
this.
It's
Okay.
a part of it.
If it,
Okay.
It's been in my life my whole
Right?
life.
Travis likes people that like the number 13.
yeah.
I
What
love
does
them. Yeah.
liking the number 13 say about us, though?
It says that we're family in
Okay.
in trichodectophilia, I think it is the
What the what?
obsession with.
No, man.
With
It's
13?
every day, dude. This is every
That's
day.
that's a real
You
thing.
know what
Every
that
day,
means.
bro.
He knows what this means.
Trichodelphophilia. So that's the obsession with specifically number 13 or something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, triskaidekaphobia is when you hate 13.
Triskaidekaphobia.
Just trust yourself,
Triskadekaphilia
sweetie.
is when you love it.
Philia is love.
Mm-hmm.
I
Girl, what the fuck?
I don't know why. I think it was like everybody else was afraid of number 13. So I'm like, yeah,
That's
I like
a phobia.
13.
That's
That's
a
what-
phobia.
okay.
Yeah, you're just being contrarian, which I love. I love that about you.
She throwing out these big ass
You're
words.
just like, you want to do this? I'm going to do this.
That's
know?
exactly how I sound.
Oh, Jason.
Let's get
Jason.
All right. Favorite thing about the Eras tour was, besides going to it and just being like this amazed at everything. I think I was on another podcast recently, just like all of the songs, everything you just talked about, where it changes so much, right? There's something new every 20, 30 seconds. It was incredible. The nonstop length of it. But I'm going to be remiss if I don't say one of the things that I loved is watching Travis Kelce get on the stage. The man in the tuxedo.
And I was there.
That was like
I was
we
there
were,
when he
that
came on for
really
I Could Do It With a
we thought
Broken
we were doing a
Heart.
bit.
I
Like,
was
we
there.
both thought we were just joking because a lot of what we're saying is like inside of a bit, and we're laughing the whole time. And every once in a while, one of us will be like, "Are you serious?" Like I could be. I could be serious. Are you serious? Like,
It took me so long to clock that he was on
serious
stage.
in terrifying fashion. I was like, yeah,
it was like a wouldn't it be funny if kind
it'd
of
be
thing.
fun.
Yeah.
And
I would try not to fuck this up.
It was
I said, no,
so-
the show's perfect. You don't want to fuck the show up, do you, Taylor?
But I knew you were going to be down for. I knew you were if you wanted to do it. Like I was never going to pressure you to do it. But the fact that when we were talking about it, we were joking. I saw that little twinkle in your eye where I was like, oh, he wants to do it.
You want me to go
He
on
wants
stage?
to do it.
He wants
And-
to.
Do you want me to go on stage?
Yeah, and you got
I
up
mean,
there.
I'll do it.
You were so good. Every single beat. His comedic timing is crazy. Like
He forgot
and
to-
when
to
lights
put the
are
makeup
bright,
brush on her
he's
face,
like,
though.
He like slows down.
I don't
time.
forget
like, that's
that.
when he.
Well,
He fucked
I
up a
just
little
black
bit.
out
Drives.
and hope that it ends out like perfect.
That's you said.
That's
You and I are
just-
saying the same
That's
thing.
just I did. I
a big
honestly,
blackout guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I rose from that stage, and I saw how many people
Dude.
are looking at you, and I
Oh, yeah.
was just like, blackout.
You looked so good. Yeah. It was so amazing. Like it was one of the loudest, if not the loudest screams I've ever heard on the tour.
It was insane.
It really was.
How many, Trev, you played football in some of the biggest stadiums you've been in front. People have been staring at your whole life. What was that moment like?
There's nothing like this.
Were you
nervous?
Like
an ant. I felt like the smallest piece of life ever. Like that entire stadium, the floor.
Like, what are all these people doing on the field?
Holy, I didn't know this place felt like this. Oh my gosh. What is going on? I have to pick her up now. Okay, here we go. Don't drop her.
It was crazy.
Don't drop her. Don't drop
so
the baby.
Funny
Don't drop the baby.
That you were actually scared about that. You could like throw me over a mountain and like climb the mountain and then catch me on the other side. Like,
football players drop balls all the time. So this is not a.
Oh my God, it was so good. It was London. It was Wembley Stadium. It was. Those were such special shows, and we had just wasn't this the week that I got to watch Jason meet the royal family?
It was.
Yeah, I knew you were serious when I was like, Jason, do you want to go meet?
And he was like, what do I do with my beer?
Yeah, I watched him have this moment with his beer where he's just like, but I want to take it, but I know that I probably should not take it.
That's right.
I watched this happen, and it was kind of the most amazing.
What do I do when I meet?
I like that you picked up on it because that was exactly what was going on in my head.
If I don't have my beer, what do I do with this hand now?
Is it like disrespectful to have a beer when you need royalty?
Or
fuck the royal family.
Being authentic by having the beer. I would normally have the beer. Wouldn't they want me to be myself? I'm watching you say that in your head.
Yep.
And it was fantastic. I don't know. I'll always remember that. Memory. I was just like I'll always remember meeting you for the first time, Jason.
Do we need to talk about that? That time I did hold on to my beer.
You did.
What was, I guess you brought it up. What was that first impression like? Did you know I was told to be on my best behavior?
I didn't know what you were told, but I did know
That's so cute.
One of the first things I saw was like, you say to Kylie, I was just shotgunning beers with the Bills Mafia, and I really want to go through one of the fire tables.
Yep.
I want to jump through it. I want to jump onto the flaming table. And she goes, okay, can we not do that right now?
Yeah, guy.
And since then, I've heard her say that exact thing to your 4-year-old. About like, mommy, I want to throw this pudding on the wall. Wouldn't that be fun? Can we not do it right now?
That's a common phrase for...
And
Kylie Kelsey sounds chill as hell.
You're exactly as I thought you would be. Kylie is exactly as I thought she would be. Just like the realest, the smartest, the coolest. You're fantastic. Obviously, you know that. And then I swear to God, Jason, you flew through the window at light speed. I've never seen someone so big move so fast.
It's impressive.
It's like, you know when you see a cricket and it's here?
Yeah.
And then it's gone, and it's 16 feet that way. You're like, did it just jump up that way? How did it do that?
And he gets more athletic the more
beers. I mean, it's real.
It was wild.
I really should have played in the NFL drunk. I think it would have been better.
You know what? Not know. At this point,
you should watch the Kylie podcast tape. Let me tell you something. I don't care for either of these men unless Taylor is there. No shade.
Window, like
I was trying to. That
it's
was
fully
not my best moment.
It was. And like, I think it actually was. And I'm
She's
really
like,
grateful.
Taylor. I was like, you want to see Taylor? I got you. Let's go.
We're going.
Whose kid is that, Jason? Do you know where this kid came from? But yeah, it was. I think it was your best moment, and I think I'm very lucky to have gotten to see it. I love this like new world that Travis has shown me because it's so fun. It's so exciting.
I'm happy
so
for
much
her.
pressure on these players that I kind of was like, I've only ever been in music and been like, you know, seeing that. But the pressure on sports is just such a different type that I have such a respect for everyone. Like everyone I meet on his team, like everyone I see doing this, I'm just like, you've been focused on this since you were a kid. And it shows.
Well, and I'm sure there's a lot of relatability there. Anybody
Taylor as well, writing and singing since she was a child.
I mean,
yeah. And I've been so lucky because I never have gotten to see what the suite looks like when I play the game.
Because they didn't have a camera.
I never get to see my friends and family. So now whenever I make a play, I get to see it, what it actually looks like, how much fun they're having, what, you know, the type of support that I get and how crazy it gets. So the Vegas Super Bowl, there was a camera on the suite, and when Nicole scored that touchdown, and to see everybody in that suite start jumping on each other.
People are body slamming each other into other rooms. It was so violent.
It's giving me the chills right now.
Everybody.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
That video
to get everybody going crazy.
People went down. Like there were people punching each other.
God, it's so great to see her in such a normal capacity. I mean, I keep saying it, but it honestly, this is just such perfect press for her. Like, what a smart way to do the new album rollout.
Rushing around and trying
then show
not
this
to
new
be
side of
taken
you
down by this undertow of your friends going absolutely.
After she built herself up to such an unachievable level on the Eras tour. This is very strategic and very smart.
That is the Travis Kelce suite that has been happening. What was your first impression of that? Of everybody in there? Who's the MVP of the suite? Who's the MVP of the suite?
Okay, so he's got, which is an incredible, like a huge green flag, is that Travis has had the same friends since he's probably 4 years old.
Yes.
Literally.
And he's incredibly good at maintaining friendships, and he's so loyal, and his friends are equally loyal, and they're just the funniest, most hilarious group of people.
Yeah, and you want to talk about green flags. The first game she went to, the Bears game, she literally went through the front door of the stadium.
Yeah, we walked right in.
Just right in, like like general admission?
Through general admission, with everybody on the bus to the game.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just like, oh, she's just in it. Yeah. She's down.
Well, she wanted that paparazzi moment, but okay.
She's like, I'll fucking go. I'll go through the mud. I'll be a part of Chiefs Kingdom.
Like, if this is where we walk in, this is where we walk in. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have an alternative. I'm like, we just played here 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And we went a different way, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to backseat drive this shit.
What was that like? What were people doing?
I remember using, like, Ross was like, Ross is so tall and so broad that it's like that helps a lot. And then just you have a lot of other just like big bulky dudes that you're friends with. Yeah. Yep. Green flag, not threatened by other guys.
That's right. At all.
I was walking in I had a hat on and I had a mask on, and I'm walking in just in the front. We're walking in with thousands of people in Arrowhead, and nobody noticed.
Oh my gosh.
There were rumors
so
that
dope.
we had been seeing each other, but I think people were like,
remember that. Yeah.
what would they talk about?
Yeah, right.
This is so
I hinted
dope.
on the Pat McAfee show that I was going to see if you would be willing to come see me rock the stage at Arrowhead.
Yeah.
Since I've
saw
seen
her.
you.
This makes me so happy for
stage.
her.
But nobody was like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna see her there, and we're gonna see her coming in through.
I love this color. Oh my god! Wait, the other albums. Wait.
No chance.
Hey.
No chance. That whole.
Wait, did this
podcast
just
thing
I didn't
update?
believe it when you told me.
You manifested it.
I did. Yes.
Oh my
You
god!
summoned
Wait.
me. Here I am.
Andy Reid has recently revealed that he was the one who set you guys up. How true is this revelation by Big Red?
Whatever Andy Reid
Cupid.
says, we are going to stand by.
We're not going to refute anything.
Yo.
He says it. That's what happened.
Big Red. It's all the same.
Yo.
He's been
Yo,
friends
yo,
with my
yo,
dad.
yo,
My
yo,
dad
yo, yo,
is the
This
most
should be the
social
album
man
cover.
who's ever been born.
Shout out to
Whoa.
Scott.
I was about to say, who's not friends with Scott?
He's just a maniac. He
Oh
will
my
make
God,
a friend in an
wait.
airport in 1971, have a 5-minute conversation, and still be talking
Wait.
to
Oh
that
my God, the
dude
leaks were
twice a
right.
week now. And
Yes.
but he's like that
Wait.
with everyone he meets. Like he's able to have
Girl,
very
does this
many
ship to the UK one?
very meaningful
Holy fuck, these are so
relationships.
good.
And it's a skill.
It's a talent.
Yeah.
It
is.
It is a.
Oh my god, I love these. Okay,
Mind-boggling
this is
talent.
my
I've
least
only
favorite
known
cover. I
him
really
that.
don't like this
Yeah.
cover at all.
Yeah.
But
He's
these
a
other
savant.
ones are good as fuck.
He's a savant. Social savant, my dad. And
How
so
is
he
every
knows
other
Andy
cover except for the
and,
main the best ones?
And
Can these
he's
ship
been
to the
coming shows
UK?
for years and stuff like that. So I've always had like a really positive vibe about Andy Reid.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what the sports were that he was doing.
Is this gonna ship
But
to
I knew
the
that
UK?
was my dad's friend Andy Reid.
You knew he was really.
I
This
now
one is
know
so
he
fucking
literally the most
pissy tea.
iconic, legendary
Yes.
Wow.
coach of all time.
Yeah.
And
Right.
like from the way that you talk about him,
I honestly
his
don't even want the
leadership
main
style
cover.
is so I respect it so much.
Right.
Because I feel like it's done without like aggression or raising your voice. Or
Hold on,
losing
let me
your
see if these are
composure. It's
shipping
all
to the
very
UK. I
composed
honestly don't
and
even want the main
focused.
cover.
He will rip you apart for sure.
But, like, not in
you
a-
got to be really like
But
not
I feel
running
like
the
it's-
plays he's calling.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Ugh,
It's like,
should I just get it?
It's not
I
done.
really don't
it's
like
not
it.
overdone, right? Like if
No,
you get
no.
it from him, you know you deserve
You-
it, and
you
you're
know
gonna
he's-
shape
I
up.
really don't like
That's what I heard
this.
from
Exactly, and
Yep.
there's validity to it. There's such a genuine
Whatever.
want to get.
Let me see if they
better
ship to the UK.
that
Hold on.
Him getting you to like do it
Estimated
the right
time to
way
check
is
out.
it's like a disciplinary thing. It's just like he wouldn't be doing it unless he saw the greatness in you or he saw your ability to get it right, and he wouldn't be doing it this way if it was any other
Yeah,
way. If that makes sense.
it's
It
like,
does.
there's a lot of heart.
Yeah, there's a stoicism too, which makes
Oh
the
my God,
heart when
this
he shows
fucking
it to
one
you,
is so
and I think this
good.
is what you're kind of saying, Taylor. He's so like composed and so like locked in, and then all of a sudden when he does show that little bit of like warmth.
Okay,
it's
wait,
like,
let me
it's a
check
teddy
out.
bear. I see him.
Yeah,
in
he's
there.
funny. He's
And then-
cheeky.
Yeah,
United
and then,
But it's like
Kingdom.
everything has a reason. Like
Yeah.
everything is everything is
I'm just
very
checking
like
out. Hold on.
intentional. He's like I feel like he like
What's my address?
coaches and lives in a very intentional way, which I think
Yes.
is really awesome, and it's just like a great leadership style.
Yeah, there's a layer of trust and there's a layer of like discipline where you're gonna have some fun playing with for him, but
What
you're
is
gonna
my
know
address?
when
Hold
you
on,
gotta
I
flip
moved
that
into a
switch
new
and
address.
Be serious and be on point and do it his way. He says it all the time. He's got 51%. I was like, yeah, all right.
Hold on, sorry, I'm
Whatever
trying
you
to buy
say, Bob.
this.
I always feel like when you lose your shit, you lose your leadership. You know?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
It's just kind of something I've always kind of tried to administer.
Yeah, he's
in
always
Is anyone
what I'm
buying
doing.
them?
But he's a huge role model for that of how he motivates people and how he does so without flying off the handle and is just very focused on what the right thing is at the right moment. You
Yes.
know?
Yep.
Hold on, sorry, I want to buy
So
these.
so did Andy tell Scott something? Is that what I'm trying
Right,
to? What did Andy say to Scott?
I mean, okay, so when you guys did the full send on the podcast,
Yes.
Wait,
and he was like,
wait, they just kicked me
you want to
out.
date me, and everybody heard it.
They
It
just
was
kicked me off the fucking
Shooting
thing.
your shot heard around the world.
Yes.
Basically, everyone
just
who
kicked me-
likes you, which is a lot of people, started
They
reaching
just
out
kicked
to
me
everyone who
out.
knows me.
There we go.
I think
What
it
the
was
fuck?
like Andy was vouching for you. I
They
think
literally
it
just
was
kicked me out
my
of it.
relatives, my cousins were like,
Excuse
please,
me.
please, he's
Yeah.
amazing. There were friends that were like,
Excuse
he's
me.
actually an amazing guy. Like he's so great.
Let me
there
try
was
on
a
my
lot of kind
phone.
of people whispering in my ear about you, and I actually. That's not normal. Like,
Yeah.
it's not normal. There
try
are
on
people
my
just
phone.
willing to go to bat for you and be like, you
very
don't
true.
understand.
Wait,
This
let me
guy's
buy.
incredible.
Shop.
Well, Andy, well done.
Yeah, thank you, Andy.
Okay, wait.
And
for
Scott,
everything.
thank you.
There we go, Scott. Speaking of which, how's Scott doing? He's doing good.
So he is doing incredibly well. My dad had an interesting summer. He actually
Wait.
had a quintuple bypass surgery.
Oh. On the UK store, they haven't like updated it though yet to the covers. I assume it's the same, right? Wait, why are they different colors on the UK store? I am so confused. Why are they different on the UK store? I want the ones in the American store. Wait, the covers are different. Why is there like a silver one? It's probably like a UK exclusive. I don't want that shit. I want these ones. Wait, what? That's dumb as fuck.
It's invasive. So he finds out
Okay, wait,
that
it says
he's
time
got
to
these
buy.
blockages. They're like, this is
These products
gotta
are
do this, like,
unavailable
tomorrow.
in your location.
you shouldn't, like, we don't know how you walked in here, dude. This is crazy. So he was, of course, saying to our family, he was like, you guys are busy.
Let me just
I
buy
don't
these
want you guys
ones.
to have to like come in here. Like you and Austin are
I don't know what
busy.
covers
like,
these are though.
Just you don't have to do this. Like,
the
don't
brave
come.
dad, the strong dad.
All right, let me
that
just
is
buy
right
them
on.
and hope for the
Yeah,
best.
he said something about like when a cat is
Okay, wait.
injured, it curls up around a tree and heals
Add-
itself. I was like, Dad, cats don't
Add-
have quintuple bypass surgery.
He tried to
Okay, wait.
relate. He
That's
tried to
added the
fine.
relate.
orange
You're just
one.
saying stuff now. That doesn't mean
Let me
anything.
add
to
the
me.
red one.
And so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna come there.
Yeah.
All right, like.
wait, let me add the red one.
So he wakes up from surgery, and it's my mom, my
Let me add the
brother,
purple
and me,
one.
and his best friend, and he.
I
comes
hope
out of
these are the covers that I
surgery,
like.
And he.
And let me add the
was-
silver
He did
one.
like a comedy set for like
Yippee.
15 minutes. He was the funniest he's ever been.
Okay,
He was really funny. But he's like.
Do I want anything
he-
else?
he-
No.
We didn't know how many blockages he had, and I was
Shop
like, Dad,
now.
you
Wait,
had
I just
quintuple
added these things to
bypass.
my-
You had 5. That's crazy. It's more than we thought. And he's like, well, you see, I come from a very competitive family. We're just like- and it was kind of wild because
They updated.
It was very parent-child reversal.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Updated. Okay, great.
My brother and my mom
Thank
and I
God.
were each taking shifts in the ICU and staying with
Oh,
them
here's the good one.
24/7. And I remember when I was a teenager, my parents would always, the big fight we always had is I'd sneak myself
So
into
good.
my room and be talking to my best friend Abigail under the covers.
Sorry,
all
I'm
night, and they'd
adding.
be like, you have a test tomorrow. You need to rest.
Add.
We're taking your phone.
Wait,
whatever.
now it's saying US
I
store
get to the
again.
hospital, my
Looks like you're in the
brother rolled down
UK.
night shift
Oh my God,
and
I'm
he's
gonna go
like-
fucking crazy.
He's like, Tay, you got to take his phone. I caught him FaceTiming his friends all night. He needs his rest. He needs to be sleeping. He's FaceTiming
wait.
all
It's
night.
like one of the main
Okay,
things
wait,
you
let me
need.
check
You
out.
need your body to just like
Yeah.
heal.
Recover.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not taking his phone. He'll get mad. He's like, I'm not taking his phone. You got to be
Go
the
to
one to take his phone.
checkout.
I'm like, I'm not doing
Wait,
it.
let me
My
check
mom's
out.
like, I don't want to do
Apple
it.
Pay.
My mom. So we're just like, it's like we've got we've got to take
Oh, I have
our
to enter my
teenage
address.
son's phone away from him because he's FaceTiming all night. He came out of surgery.
Hold on, let me
tried
enter my
to
address.
give guitar picks to all the nurses and doctors, but he
Didn't have
wasn't
any
wearing
pockets.
pants. Didn't have pockets.
Did anyone else get
hospital
anything
gown.
from the store?
You know, I'm like. I'm having these moments where I'm like,
McIntyre.
this dude built play sets and swing
Address.
sets and cribs for me. I'm building his shower chair and his walker and his like bed that goes like this. Like, it's
Oh,
just
my new dress is
surreal,
so
man. And you're
fucking
like,
long.
you know, we just all moved in with him for the whole summer pretty much. And
Yeah.
just, you know, because you can't really walk
Brighton.
on your own. We had a little harness for my dad. Just like
Okay.
walking dad on his harness, and he was like the loveliest patient ever. He just
Taylor
kept saying
posted
thank
pictures.
you
Wait, let me
over
see.
and over again.
Your address
So
Guy
must
was
be
full of
less
life,
than
man.
this
Yeah.
amount.
He was
I know
appreciative
it's
that
fucking
he
long as
caught
hell.
it.
He still is.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
it.
We had
Yeah.
we had the FaceTime with him last time we were together, and I was like, yeah, he hasn't changed a bit. This guy's still freaking got the
Oh, yeah.
energy going. Yeah.
yeah, like Trav was hanging with him the other day, and he was like,
God,
sweetie,
sorry, they're saying my
he says
address
it's
is
at
too long. This is
75%,
piss take.
And if this is 75%, I'm truly terrified of what
Okay, wait.
I'm
To give you the update, I'm probably at 85 to 90%
Yeah,
now.
so
we
we-
still got a month though.
Yeah.
Still
So
got-
my dad's like new arteries.
Okay,
new
I
knee.
give up. It's not allowing
mom-
my address.
My mom just got a new knee.
New
so
knee!
There we go. New
And she's
knees.
she's
Andrea.
doing great.
Andrea.
She's scampering around. We're not quite at scampering yet, but she's doing great.
She's up
and
and moving around.
yeah, this was just like the summer of my parental upgrades. Like we're just upgrading the parents, making sure that they live to be at least 186 years old.
Huge.
Because they're
huge.
two of my best friends, and I just adore them. And it was actually one of the most special things that's ever happened to me, like spending all that time with them this summer and getting to like you have those long talks that you don't
Mm-hmm.
have when it's like a small concentrated period of time.
Wait, yeah, let me see her post.
This
Hold
is
on, I'm
when
gonna
I
look
learned
it
to
up
do
right
the
now.
sourdough, right? My parents' friend
me go on
Tina
her
sends
Twitter.
over a local.
Shout out Tina!
Shout out Tina.
Tina,
That's my
I
girl.
love you. Thank you, Tina.
Sends over
Taylor
like the
Swift.
best loaf of bread I've ever had in my life. To call it bread feels really, honestly, sort of like
It's gold.
sort of like minimizing what this was,
It's modern day
right?
gold.
Oh,
So I'm
wow.
like, I need to know how to do this. I go over to
Love
Tina's
this.
house.
This is
she
so
teaches me
Moulin
how to do it.
Rouge.
She gives me some of her starter.
I'm okay,
Life is never the
Reputation.
same. All these things are happening in Florida. Travis is doing his training.
Oh,
He's like,
wow.
you look at him.
Florida. I'm in
Look at
Florida.
him.
Damn,
Look at him.
girl.
And he's so
Sun
fast
does.
and he
That's
jumps
what
so
the sun
high.
does.
This one's so
this is our
good.
Florida summer.
That's what it is.
This
It's a hell
is
of a
so
drug.
good.
We
It's one hell of a
we
drug.
really
This one's also
Floridaed
so
it up.
good.
Florida. Yeah, no doubt. All right. How many people have come up
Wow.
to you guys and talking about or spoken about how much
I
they've
love
appreciated
this.
you being a part of the Chiefs and
Oh my
like,
God,
their
wait.
daughters all of a sudden being into sports? Because I
This
get
is
it all
for
the time.
sure
I can't imagine how
my
much you
favorite
guys
one.
get it. How much the game has grown.
It definitely feels like a lot of people say that to us, which is
This
really
one's good as
kind
hell.
because there was never a thought.
The
in
dark
either of
green
our
one
heads
is
that
the dark green
that
one is
was
kind of Katy
I
Perry.
had no idea. That was,
But I love
yeah,
it,
that was a
though.
pleasant surprise. Seeing all the
my God,
little
look at the
girls
one little
in the
tooth coming out.
stands at
I
games.
love it. So cute.
And you can see a proud father right there standing next to him. It's definitely been fun to see that. Like
I just don't
Surprise.
love this.
You know, I think a lot of the women and
I
girls,
love
maybe
this.
they like watched one game to
Love this.
see me cheer on my boyfriend or whatever. But if they
That.
stayed, which is what people are saying,
Just
based
don't
on the
like
numbers,
this at all.
That's because
This
the game
seems-
is so
I just-
great.
I don't
and
like this.
It's such an amazing, interesting thing
weird.
to learn about.
I will say it was cool to see the comparison of it all.
I
because
wish this was the main
way
fucking
she runs
album
her,
cover.
her tour, her show, her like team and everything like that is very like team friendly. There are similarities in
Or even
terms
this.
of
This is good as hell.
her athleticism,
Yeah.
what she's
it
doing
looks
for
fake.
3
Yeah,
hours.
It weirdly does.
I was
how she
screaming.
works
I was
with
screaming for
her
40
band.
seconds during the intro, and I'm out of breath.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But the preparation it
We
takes
can work
to
on
get
that.
there,
I got a
the,
whole regimen for you.
Okay,
goals-
Get
all
you
right.
on the tour prep. It'll be great.
Perfect.
the goals that you set for yourself to
tour
achieve,
prep.
like
Oh
it's
my God,
very
a new
like
tour?
there are some similarities that I thought
New
you
tour?
found like I don't know, like fascinating that you kind of have that same regimen going into stuff, and I thought that was fun for me to at least see when I saw you on tour and saw how much of a team you guys were.
On paper, like we actually kind of have a very similar job. Like our job is to entertain people for 3+ hours
Oh my
in
God,
NFL
wow.
stadiums. And it's like,
It's
like
insane.
when I'm
true.
there,
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
called a dressing room. When Travis is there, it's called a
a
locker
locker
room.
room.
For me,
Why
it's
won't it
called
focus?
a rehearsal. For him, it's called a practice. For him,
Focus.
it's called his coach.
It
For
won't
me,
focus,
it's my
but you
mom.
get the point.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So there will be times for like game versus show, right? I'll be like, baby, how was the show? Game.
Game.
How was the rehearsal? The practice.
Put it on the show.
You
Put
know,
on the show.
field, stage, they're the same thing. We just call them different things.
Yes,
Very
exactly.
true.
It was cool to see the comparisons and how it kind of, I don't know, both aligned. And how hard she works in the gym. We've been to the gym like numerous times, and she works harder than me every
That's
time.
not true. That's crazy. You can like
Every
squat
time.
lift a car.
Okay.
That's,
Yeah,
he's
just-
just telling.
that's-
He's just saying words.
That's just genetic. That's
He's
just
just
genetics,
saying
baby.
words.
That's just
But
that's the
that's
good old
one
Kelsey
rep.
genes.
That's one rep. This is what people
I can
forget.
stretch more.
One
That's
rep
what I
of a-
can do.
Oh my God, I so wish we got like a lead single. What if they announced a lead single after the podcast so that they weren't taking views away from the podcast? I wish we got a taste of the album tonight.
I'm not stupid enough to try something like that.
Ugh, I want a lead single so bad
You kidding me?
tonight.
My knees would be shredded.
Oh my god.
So one of
Please.
the other things that's been crazy to witness is just the media attention, right? Like I think you play in the
What
NFL,
media
you
attention?
think Travis,
On
don't do
on
this.
the two of us.
Well, let me. Yeah.
you talking
Yes. Okay. The media attention on your guys' relationship, on the amount of people that talk about it constantly, the theories that are out there, of which
Oh.
I am probably way too invested in. What?
Oh,
How do you guys handle all of the noise and chatter
not him involved in the theories.
going on?
He's on the Taylor and Travis subreddit.
We don't really. I don't see a lot of things. I'm of the firm belief that like, you know, if you're basing your if you're getting your feedback from the internet or from comments and stuff, like I just really think that like anything you feed your brain, it will internalize. Anything you feed the internet, it will kill.
Snarker.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've been in the music industry for 20 years. It's
Yeah,
pretty hard
she's
to
a
hurt my
pro.
feelings at this point.
She's a pro, and it
know?
took me a little while to be a pro about it. I think initially, and there's still some like wacko theories from the beginning that I was very like, oh no, like how is she handling this? I don't like the last thing I wanted to do is screw this up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, in
Aw.
my mind is like her being so calm, cool, collected, and so just real and understanding about everything that's going on. Really made me grow up real fast in that aspect of things.
But
So,
also, I think the fact that you genuinely find a lot of online discourse to be truly hilarious.
absolutely,
Yeah.
And
hilarious.
that changes things
Yeah.
for me
That's-
because,
discourse
Find the hu-
and truth.
you know,
Find the humor in it. Find the humor in it.
if he's seeing things and he thinks it's funny and it doesn't even affect his day at all, like that's really completely bled into the way that I metabolize these things. It's at a point where like something can be about me, like my name can be in the actual headline and it can still be none of my business.
Okay.
Like, people might be out here doing too much.
That's funny as fuck.
Doesn't mean I have to do a damn thing.
Yeah.
We live in such a social media moment where a lot of people's identities and they get their feedback from that, right? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm a real constructive criticism guy. Like, give me constructive criticism all day.
Coach
I will
me
take
up.
it.
Coach me up.
It'll fuel
She's
me.
an athlete, dude.
It's helpful, right? But I have so many like friends or acquaintances or people where like, they'll see one comment they don't like.
Right.
And it will ruin their day. It'll ruin their night. Like, and I just want to say to them, like, you should think of your energy as if it's expensive, as if it's like a luxury item. Not everyone can afford it.
Yep.
Like, not everyone has
Good way of
invested
putting
in
it,
you
Taylor.
in order to be able to have the capital for you to care about this.
Right.
Because like what you spend your energy on, that's the day.
And it's so
Doesn't,
true.
What a
right?
great
Like,
way
it
of
doesn't
putting
matter
it.
where you were. Like maybe you went to go get coffee today. Maybe you saw friends today. If you were obsessing over one thing that you saw, like you literally like saw some guy call you mid, and you can't stop thinking about it.
No, he did not.
You can't stop thinking about it, dude. That's the day then. That's the night then. And so I've been able to sort of mediate a really healthy relationship with not.
I was not expecting her to say that.
And social media expounds all of this because everybody knows if they say one thing, but all of a sudden if they put Taylor Swift attached to it, it's going to get 1,000 more retweets and likes and hate comments or love comments or whatever. It's going to stir up tons of controversy.
Totally.
And I get this way all the time where I just recently like went into the facility with Cam Jurgens and something was happening like in the social media world that I was like, why are people like upset at this person? This is bullshit, yada, yada.
God,
And
her hair
Cam
looks
just
so
was like,
tea.
Are they really though? Or did just one person say something? Because I used to get the same way where I'd get upset. And then it took me like, actually, nobody really gives a shit about this.
Jason's early Twitter years.
The deluxe CD covers are so much
baby.
better.
Oh my god.
Oh baby, he had to get off. He had to literally step
But
away.
it hit me right between the eyes.
Because he would respond to, I wouldn't say everybody, but he wasn't shy of letting people know how he felt on Twitter.
Oh yeah, no,
based off of their comments. It was
clap
honestly
back, and
Philadelphia. You guys know this. It was a treat, and it's become a treat again.
Yeah.
Now that he's back on, because you'll have a friendly conversation.
laptop's
You'll
okay.
Well, Twitter used to be like a different thing, right? Like you remember Twitter. You're like, a squirrel ate a piece of bread. Didn't know they
I know.
ate bread
I need
like
to get
that.
back on
Straight
Twitter.
smashed it.
Now
That's
that there's
what-
autocorrect, I
That's
need to
what
get back
Twitter
on
used
Twitter.
to be, right? I'm like, I need a pair of scissors to open these scissors.
I need
Like
to get-
we're just thinking things, right? It's like a different thing now, and it's kind of about like. Information is power, I guess, unless all of your information is geared towards you thinking that everything is about you.
True.
You know,
True.
not everyone is ever thinking about one person all the time at any
True.
point. It's just like if your algorithm is giving you either criticisms of yourself or adulation or praise, it's
God, she's
you're creating
she's
an
very,
ecosystem
very,
in
very
which
intelligent.
You're the centerpiece of the table,
This is
and I
such
just
a
don't
good
think
point.
that's healthy. Like that's
At
not
all.
the way I want to move through the world. So
God,
I
she's
do
intelligent as
detach
fuck.
from the internet in a huge way. Like I'm just not. I have had my comments disabled on Instagram for like 10 years now,
Yeah.
and
It's very smart.
I don't miss it.
Yeah, I found that out after the Eras tour. Comments were going to be the first way.
Dude, the problem is I get so mad, I then go and look at all the other comments, and then Twitter just feeds me more.
And dude,
yeah.
you're on like Reddit.
It's like
and
so.
shit.
We
Yeah.
saw,
Oh my
we
God,
saw-
he's a little snarker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
whereas I'm like, I don't know what this is, but get it out of my office. It's on fire.
Yeah.
My business is making music and taking care of my fans, and I have ways of monitoring what they want from me and how best to entertain them, which is my job.
Yeah.
And everything else, I'm just sort of like, it's not my business. I have actual business that I need to run. Can you imagine if we just talked about what people said about our relationship?
Yeah.
Because that if we talked about
Gag
that,
it.
that would be all we talked about because
Gag
there's so much
it.
chatter. It's like we're busy having an actual relationship.
I want to hear sourdough bread puns.
Yeah,
That's what I wanna
and you
hear.
will,
Thank
and that's
you.
a promise.
Oh, she's gagging
All
the
right.
fucking Reddit users.
Let's get to
the new album, please.
part of this show that I think is what everybody is going to be talking about.
The
Do I
album.
get to say it? Do I get
Well,
to say?
the
I
new
get to say
news?
the 2 words. Yes.
Well, I think we
Album.
were going to try
I
and.
think
This is
First
what
of
I.
all, you can do whatever you want, Taylor. We're not
No,
going
I
to
don't-
review. This is very
I want
much
to work
whatever.
within the framework of the podcast. I'm a fan of the podcast.
Typically,
Fan
of the
we
show.
would allow the guest to say new news.
Yeah, I want to do it.
But with Zach Brown, we had another bit that we did. I don't know if you saw.
I don't know if we can get
harmonized.
back to this.
We're not gonna do it?
I forgot everything that Zach taught me already.
All right,
Go
let's just
charge
let
those
the expert take care of
AirPods.
this.
Okay, I wanted
Taylor?
to scream it.
Taylor, go.
Just Travis style. Do you want me to
got
start
it.
it? Or
I think Taylor has a little bit of new news.
Yay! She's a natural. She's a natural.
It was as fun as I thought it was going to be. Oh, it was everything. It was everything and more.
Hi, Chloe.
We did talk about Easter eggs earlier.
Yeah.
And at the very last
Talk
Eras
about the
tour,
album.
you didn't take the lift. You did
Yes.
not. You went upstage and exited through an orange door. Why did you change the ending?
So I'm happy you mentioned that.
I was about to say, Jason. This
Did
is
you
very-
see that fans?
how did
Did you
know
see that
this?
the fans noticed this? Because I was pretty proud of them for noticing that.
They noticed
I
everything.
I was surfing the internet and saw something.
God, he's a little
so
internet
that was,
lurker.
I was pretty happy that they noticed that. I was like, trained them well. So basically, every night of the
Swifties are on
Eras
it.
They
tour,
know
I would
everything happens with a reason. Taylor's a planner. She's not just a random orange door.
Eggs everywhere. Just eggs everywhere.
What's happening there? Why? Anyway,
Of course we
so
fucking
I would
noticed.
leave the stage every night, going down the elevator lift.
Yeah.
That's how every single Eras show ended, except for the last one, where I exited through a door, an orange door to be specific, and
Orange.
that actually was an Easter egg. Basically, the reason why I chose to exit that way is because I kind of wanted to give a little subliminal hint to the fans that I may be leaving the Eras Tour era, but I was also entering
A new era.
a new...
Are we ever? Sorry, I'm so happy we're getting an album, but are we
something?
ever gonna get the Eras Tour documentary?
We got...
A briefcase.
Yep.
Mint green with TS.
Don't
on
leave
it.
the Eras Tour. I want to see the documentary.
This is my brand new album.
We got TS12.
God, I hate that cover. I hate this cover.
It's called The Life of a Showgirl.
Love it.
It
Love
was
it.
something that I was working on while I was in Europe
Oh.
on the Eras Tour.
So while you were on tour.
Oh my
I
God!
was
Wow,
working-
in
I would
Europe,
go
How
on tour.
on earth did she do this on the tour is still blowing my
it's
mind.
honestly
I just love it. I just
insane.
love it a lot. I love music.
She's so insane.
I would be playing shows. I'd do like 3 shows in a row. I'd have 3 days off. I'd fly to Sweden, go back to the tour, and actually like working on this. I was physically exhausted at this point in the tour, but I was so mentally stimulated and so excited to be creating.
Oh my God!
And this is...
And literally living the life of a showgirl.
I was.
While she wrote it.
That's why I called it that. Nailed it.
Love it.
So
I can't believe she made this on tour.
I would love to see all of it. Yes.
back cover is where we find the 12 tracks.
The back cover is so
12
good.
tracks.
12th
Bangers.
album. So
Okay.
this is. So we got all.
What are they?
So we got track 1, The Fate of Ophelia.
Okay.
God, she's so
Track
fucking
2.
dramatic.
Go ahead. I was
wanna
going to say,
talk
do
about-
you know what Fate of Ophelia is?
talk about Hamlet?
going.
Hamlet.
I don't want to get Jason all riled up.
Yeah.
So we can just go through the track.
can talk
Okay.
about it
Okay.
later.
Yeah.
Track 2, Elizabeth Taylor.
Okay.
You know who Elizabeth Taylor is?
You better.
I'm just kind of following. Just kind of following along.
Okay, all right.
Track 3, Opalite.
Opalite.
You know what Opalite
This is giving me
Jason?
Midnight
Why, can we
Mayhem
stop asking me
vibes.
if I know
Okay, I'm
things?
done.
Yeah.
I'm asking Jason
She's
things.
like, I hate this.
Why does it sound like she's reading poetry? Because she's dramatic as fuck.
This album, and I'm excited.
Track 4, Father Figure.
Father figure. All right.
Track 5, Eldest Daughter.
Ooh.
Okay.
Track 6, Ruin the Friendship.
Oh.
Track 7, Actually Romantic.
Do
Actually,
you think this is about Maddie? This entire album is
Track
about Maddie
8,
Healy.
wonder who that is.
Wish list with $2 as the S's. Just thought I'd point that out. Grammatical
go.
flourish. Track 9, Wood.
Wood. Nice.
Track 10, Canceled, but it's in all caps with an exclamation point at the end.
Jesus
That's a
Christ.
banger.
Track 11, Honey.
Honey.
And
And it's
can you do that now?
just like
Last track,
honey.
track 12, the title track, The Life of a Showgirl, featuring Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter.
So,
That's awesome.
so that's
Look
that.
at this.
Yeah, and so
That's a
then we
showgirl.
got
That is a showgirl.
we
Yes,
got
it
this
is.
orange.
Damn.
It's orange. Yeah, it is, and sparkly.
Entering the new
Damn.
era.
Sparkly.
It's pretty as
very
hell.
So, what is the significance of the color orange? Why orange?
I've just always liked it, Jason. It really
So it's
feels
not-
like I don't know.
Okay.
It feels like kind of energetically how my life has felt. And this album is about what was going on behind the scenes in my inner life during this tour, which was so exuberant and electric and
God,
vibrant.
I wish we would get the lead singer.
One of the things about this record
tonight.
is like,
I just want to be able to.
It's a record I made with my mentor, Max Martin.
Oh my God, thank God. Fuck you, Jack Antonoff. I love you on Torture Poets Department, but one more album, I swear to God, I was going to fucking lose it. Motherfucker ruined all the Taylor recordings with his fucking synth beats. Tortured Poets, I'll give you that. I wish we got lead single because I need to like emotionally move on from Tortured Poets.
Back. And the three of us have made some of my favorite songs that I've ever done before.
Which ones, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, they were my main collaborators on the Red album. We did We Are Never Getting
Jack
Back Together,
Antonoff losing
I Knew
Lord
Trouble,
and Taylor.
22,
Thank God.
Shake It
Lord's
Off, Blank
album's so
Space,
good.
Style, Wildest Dreams.
Oh, hell yes.
Ready for it.
So that's the energy we're
Delicate.
going with. Yes, I understand why it's orange now. Okay.
So yeah, we've made songs that I'm so proud of.
There's gonna be some fucking bangers. Yes, I'm picking it up.
Dude,
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
telling
that.
you, it's 12.
Yeah, it's like that. And so basically, we've never actually made an album before where it's just the three of us. There's no other collaborators. It's just the three of us making a focused album where it felt like catching lightning in a bottle. Honestly, we hadn't worked together in like 7 or 8 years.
Oh my God.
And
I'm so excited.
This feeds.
they're
Just
there's
awesome.
just something. There's something about them. These guys, they're just geniuses in different avenues, in different ways. And
God, I hate that fucking album cover.
I'm gonna put it down.
Travis,
I've just
hold it.
never like this. Today's the first day I've seen it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, So Travis is just gonna cradle it the whole time.
Don't drop the baby.
I will not drop this baby.
So it's like working with them again was absolutely incredible. And actually, when I was on tour in Stockholm, I had Max Martin come out to the show, and I was talking to him, and I was like, I just feel like we could just knock it out of the park if we went back in and we did this all in Sweden. And
Oh my God.
Like I want to
A 180 from Tortured Poets. Thank God.
as I am of the Eras tour, and for the same reasons, you know.
Okay.
And he was like, "Do you understand what kind of pressure that is?"
Yeah, I was about to say that is okay.
I was like,
It's
"Yeah."
Why
like,
would you? Yeah, we can try.
Let's
So
go.
your entire
do this.
career, got it. Yeah, we can do that.
I think as well, the Torture Poets Department by Taylor is one of my favorite albums of all time. Not from Taylor, of all time. But truly, I could not do another album of that vibe.
One album.
Let's do it.
Well, okay.
And so it's like, you know, I spent time in the time that we were off doing different projects, and he and Shellback were doing different things, and I was
Oh my
making
God, I'm
albums
so
that were
excited.
a little bit more esoteric, like folklore.
She's so hot when she says these big words.
You know what esoteric
I
means.
know it's for a specific following.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
So,
God, I wish I got the lead fucking
he
single
knows what it
tonight.
means. He
What does
pretends he doesn't
esoteric
know what
mean?
these words mean, but he knows what they
Esoteric
mean.
means for a specific following, like a specific genre of people.
He knows what it means.
Okay.
He's
I don't
doing.
know
He
that.
does like a pretty. I don't know what it means thing, but he knows all the words and he knows what they mean.
I don't know
And he may
anything.
not have read Hamlet, but I explained it to him. So he
Okay,
knows what
there we
happened.
go.
Don't tell my middle school. English
Please,
teacher.
lead single.
So
Because I definitely was supposed to.
Spark notes.
It's all right. I watched The Lion King.
see, he knows what Hamlet is.
Wait, Lion King is based off of Hamlet?
Yes.
Jason, your Reddit searches need to be more focused on
We need to
relevant
get. We need to
things.
get. We need your relationship with the internet to be like a little bit purer.
He's so
got the
radical.
algorithm. I got the
My
algorithm. I'll
relationship
send
with
you
the
it.
if
I'll
we're
send
talking
it.
about my relationship with the internet is bad. It's about as bad as it can get.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. So I was like, I made a few records that were a bit more like specific in their sound or whatever, like folklore, Evermore. Those were a little bit more,
Yeah,
like
Jack
alt folk
Antonoff.
kind of leaning and just kind of exploring and trying to challenge myself as a writer. And I feel like both Max and Shellback did that too in their own ways, going out into the world. And by the time we came back together, I feel like we had so much more dexterity.
Oh, I'm
to
so
what we
excited.
do. And it's almost like we'd all grown up so much. Like Shellback and I were both in our early 20s when we started working together, the three of us. And so it was very much like we were the ingenues and Max was the mentor. And this was the time where it felt like all three of us in the room were carrying the same weight as creators.
Oh, that's so good.
It was really special. It like meant the world to me to have this creative experience where like we knew that we had to bring the best ideas we've ever had.
Yeah.
And I also know the pressure I'm putting on this record by saying that, but I don't care because I love it that much. And I'm so proud of it. And it just comes from like the most,
oh my gosh,
infectiously joyful, wild, dramatic place I was in.
I need
in
it
my
now.
Life.
I need it now.
So that effervescence
I need it
has
now.
come through on this record. And like, as you said, bangers. And we were just like, there's no other songs coming. It's not like with Torture Poets Department, I was like, here's a data dump of everything I've thought, felt,
there's a lot of songs on that one.
in 2 or 3 years. Here's 31 songs. This is 12. There's not a 13th. There's not a 4th. There's not other ones coming.
Oh.
This is the record I've been wanting to make for a very long time.
I love it. I love this so much. Where do we start? I don't know where to start.
That's really interesting because I saw a rumor today that there was going to be 10 songs on a deluxe track.
Give us a lot of information right there.
I know. We didn't tell Jason that we were doing this.
No,
I just
Jason
said, like, can I go on the podcast because Brad Pitt did it and I want to do it too.
And Jason was like, yes, I mean, we can make that happen.
That seems like a valid reason.
The request or the ask from either one of us was never going to come. I don't know why.
12 songs and 12 songs only is something we haven't experienced with Taylor in a very long time.
Brandon still hates me because I never asked you. But I think this is
Pressured
way better.
We waited
now.
till I had some stuff to say, I think.
There we go.
You know, I was waiting till I had like a sparkly briefcase to bring. I needed props. It took a long time to put that into production.
So,
well, it is finished. And do you want to tell everybody when it's coming out?
This is like EP length for her, really.
It comes out October 3rd.
October 3rd.
This album comes out October 3rd. It's easy to remember. It's 10/3.
10/3.
Still annoying. It is also your birthday week.
We got Wyatt October 2nd. We got you.
Oh my God, Mariah's album comes out in September, and then Taylor's album. Thank God is Mariah's album and Taylor's on the same tracking week? Oh, it shouldn't be.
All these Libras out
10/3.
here.
13.
The Opal Birthstones.
I'm picking up this
my
numerology.
God.
There we go.
Her album comes out 3 days after my birthday.
Never not annoying. Always
He's
gonna
coachable.
Always gonna try to force a 13 into the situation, and this
Sabrina's
one was right
album's
there.
August
It was
29th.
Right there.
Oh,
For the
Mariah's
photos,
album.
There's a lot. There are a lot more photos in this, and there's a poem in this, and basically, I love the photography so much that I don't want to show it right now because I want to keep some mystery going.
Love it.
Because that's
Half
just
of the
fun
fun.
to
She
have
posted,
things
for
to
sure.
still discover.
Yeah.
But the photos are done by Mert and Marcus, who are two of my favorite photographers. The last time and the only time I worked with them for an album.
Her saying all this
cover
just
shoot
to
was for
post them
Reputation,
is
that
crazy.
album. And I loved what they did with those photos. So I called them up for this one, and I'm so happy with the way that the photos
This
came
is
out
so
for this one.
good.
And it just basically was like I was so proud
good.
of the music and so excited about this project from a creative standpoint that I was just like, all hands on deck. We're going all out. This is a full send. Like, I care about this record more than I can even overstate.
It's so much fun, and I mean, I understand what she's saying. I've been fortunate enough to hear every single song on here, so I know they're all 12 bangers.
Yeah.
It's a lot more upbeat, and it's a lot more like fun pop, like excitement. And I think that's
Oh
my
a completely like, I think it's a complete 180 from a lot of the songs on Torture Poets for sure.
Oh yeah.
And it's just,
Life is more upbeat.
Well, that's what I was about to say. It probably. Do you find that your albums mimic everything that's happening in your personal life?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
your genres that you've done are like so wide spanning between like country, pop, and then like it can get. I don't even know. Torture Poets was like so cathartic. It felt like for you probably to write those songs and to release all that.
Definitely. And it was like I have different goals with different albums. And Torture Poets Department, my goals were strictly lyrical. Like I
felt
love
like every
that.
song was a poem.
And I love that album so much from that perspective. That was strictly what I was trying to accomplish there, was just really a full catharsis, and I loved to embrace the mess of writing from that perspective, of the rawness of that.
Oh,
This, I have a totally different set of goals.
Yeah.
I always try to do something completely different if that's what I'm feeling at the moment. And I was feeling a complete pivot.
Oh, I'm low-key so happy she's out of the Folklore, Evermore, Torture Poets. Again, I love those albums. They're probably my favorite Taylor ones, but my God, couldn't do another one.
Is the way that my life has felt. And I also wanted it to be just every single song is on this album for hundreds of reasons.
Love,
you know,
love.
and you couldn't take one out and it be the same album. You couldn't add one and it's just right. And that focus and that kind of discipline with
love
creating an album and keeping the bar really high is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I tend to love to write lots and lots of music. So it's a temptation to release lots of music.
Sure.
I wanted to do an album that was so focused on quality and on the theme and everything fitting together like a perfect puzzle.
Goodness.
That these 12 songs.
Well, yeah, girl, there were some chop fucking bitches on Torture Poets department.
Keep that. And I'm really happy
that
about
big
that.
long version.
So you mentioned a couple of things there. First, what is the theme of the album, if you would describe it as one like theme, if that's possible?
I would say it's everything that was going on behind the curtain.
Okay. And then what are the goals? You said something like what would be like your main goals with this album?
My main goals were melodies that were so infectious that you're almost angry at it.
Oh.
And lyrics that are just as vivid but crisp and focused and completely intentional.
Check.
So
Damn.
it's like I feel like we actually came together in a really beautiful way.
Wow.
The three of us.
She's
Shellback,
setting the
Max, and I,
expectation
where
high.
We had a conversation about how Max was like, I loved Folklore. I loved the storytelling on Folklore. I don't want that to change. Like, just because we're making these infectious anthems, like
Infectious
I don't want you to
anthems.
leave that behind. And I was like, I don't think.
Oh my God, is
I
this going to
couldn't
be her
if I
brat?
tried.
I want
So
her brat
at this
era.
point,
I got some stuff to say.
I'm married to that kind of writing, you know? And so it was
Yeah.
really amazing that we were able to, without doing too much overthinking, we were able to get in there and it was just ideas flying.
I'm
and
so
all of these
excited.
ideas were like,
Yeah, she is
we've
so
been
dramatic.
waiting
My
years to
God.
come back together and make this project. It felt really
cannot-
You
helpful.
are
I
going
cannot
to
wait.
move. You are.
When do
This
I
album
have to,
is
do I
going
have to
to
wait
make
till
you
October
dance.
3rd? Do I have to wait till October 3rd?
Yes, you do, Jason.
Yeah,
You're
God
not
damn it, this is
special.
unfair.
You're
we
not
don't
special.
trust you at all.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, smart. I completely get it. Completely get it. The artwork. How do you settle on a front piece of like artwork for an
And
album?
why was it that
This
one?
represents the end of my night.
Okay.
Right? So
Oh.
like when I'm on tour, I have the same day every single day. It's another reason why we have a very similar life. His game days are the same days.
Yeah, she's
every
selling
day.
it.
Right.
His practice days are the same every day. His meetings, his schedule. My show days are the same every single day. I just happen to be in a different city.
Yeah.
And my day ends with me in a bathtub, not usually in a bedazzled dress.
Sure. Well, it's got to be. It's on the front of an
We
album.
try
It's
to
got to be
keep it
dressed
decent,
up.
you know?
Yeah.
I wanted to sort of like glamorize all the different aspects of how that tour felt. And that's how that felt, to like be at the end of the night when all this has gone down. You won't be able to get to bed till 4 a.m.
That's
after
so
this.
crazy.
But you had to jump through 50 million hoops in this obstacle course that is your show.
What do you think the music video is going to be? Well, I hope she gives us more than fucking Tortured Poets. Long ass album, and we get one ugly ass Fortnite video.
And you did it. You got 2 more in a row. But you did it tonight.
That's all that matters right
And
now.
the reason I wanted to have it sort of like an offstage moment as the main album cover is because this album isn't really about what happened to me on stage. It's about what I was going through off stage.
I love that. I love that.
It's like you know, I didn't want
Oh,
to
no,
have
it's
like
almost
the lights
over.
are bright. I'm on the stage as the main album cover.
It's
just-
over.
this to me tells more of what the actual contents lyrically of the album are,
Got it.
which is the life. The
The life of the showgirl, not
Yeah.
what you're seeing. It's the life.
Hello?
All right. Let's get to
What?
all the different aspects of how that tour felt, all the different aspects of how that tour felt. And that's how that felt, to like be at the end of the night when all this has gone down. You won't be able to get to bed till 4 a.m. after this.
Oh.
But you had to jump through 50 million hoops in this obstacle course that is your show. And
what?
You did it. You got 2 more in a row. But you did it tonight.
That's all that matters. Right
and
now.
the reason I wanted to have it sort of like an offstage moment as the main album cover is because this album
All the comments like,
isn't
what
really
happened?
about what happened to me on stage. It's about what I was going through off stage. So
Sure.
it's like I didn't want to have like the lights are bright, I'm on the stage as the main album cover. It's just this to me tells more of what the actual contents lyrically of the album are.
Got it.
Which is the life. The
life of the showgirl. Not what you're seeing. It's the life. All right. Let's get to
I'm like, okay.
the part of this.
What the hell, sure. What the hell, sure. No goodbye. Oh, God. Well, I mean, let me tell you something. Like I said at the start, Taylor Swift has taken me to places that I wouldn't even go with a goddamn fucking gun. Why am I watching a Jason and Travis podcast? Goodness me. Goodness me. Oh my God, I wish we got the lead single tonight. I wish we had gotten the lead single tonight. I so wish we had gotten the lead single tonight. It's unbelievable. But hey, I'm so hyped for the album. I also love the like Tortured Poets Department Shade, even though it's my favorite album of her being like, I write a lot of songs and then want to put them all out. Like, I'm so glad to be like, she was like, it's about quality. And I'm like, oh girl. Oh girl. Okay, just to confirm, there's definitely no song coming out tonight, right? Definitely no song coming out. Oh, damn it, Taylor. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Ah. God. I want it so bad. Fuck. Oh my God, I can't believe this is the last thing she tweeted. God, this cover is so good. This cover is so fucking good. I understand her reasonings for the other one. I mean, I understand it, but I just don't like the image. I just don't love this. You know what I mean? The composition is very weird with the water, but love this. Love this. Love this so much. Love it so much. Oh my God, there we have it. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Also, it's so weird seeing her like talk like a normal person and talk for that long. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Eee. Okay, we'll leave it there. Oh my God, everyone. That was fun as fuck. That was fun as fuck. Okay, I'm going to head off for the night because I need to edit the podcast and it is 2 hours long, mama. So it's going to take me ages. Mods, thank you so much for being on here. I really, really, really appreciate all of your hard work. Thank you, mods. Chat, go to bed. Mods, I really, really, really appreciate it. And please watch the podcast tomorrow. It'll be out at 6 p.m. UK time. Please watch the Me and Neve podcast. Mods, thank you so much. I am so tired. I'm going to go to bed. Chat, thank you so much. Oh my God, yeah. The sleeping emote. I can use it now. Yippee. Look at that. Yippee. God, I'm so obsessed with these emotes. Okay. See y'all tomorrow for the pod. Again, thank you everyone for being here. And good night, everyone.